Good afternoon, I'm Jacob Reimer. News out of Ohio State this morning. Ted Carter has resigned as president. This due to an inappropriate relationship. A transition plan will be released later this week. The legal tampering window is officially open in the NFL, and we have some breaking news. Buccaneers wide receiver Mike Evans is signing with the 49ers. San Francisco is giving Evans a 3-year deal worth up to $60.4 million. Evans has been with Tampa Bay since he was drafted in 2014. And in the NHL, some afternoon hockey today for the Columbus Blue Jackets. They're hosting the Los Angeles Kings. This is a makeup game as the original game was postponed on January 26th due to weather. Jack Greaves gets the start in net. Face-off is at 4 o'clock. This update sponsored by Eco Plumbers. Get $500 in free repairs when you buy a new water heater. Visit geteco.com and book today. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
How? Good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Monday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, man. We start the week with a pretty interesting job opening, don't we?
It's not the Wendy's taster.
Right. No, there might be another
which I've
job for you to apply for.
Nah, I don't want that. Stupid job.
Too important.
Who wants it? OSU president. I mean, sure, I could do it.
Could you?
No, I couldn't. How you doing, Ted?
I'm doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Now, speaking of, he could do it. Teddy, I mean.
I thought you meant Tress.
No,
Tress probably will do it.
I meant Panama Ted.
Tressel could do it. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Tress might be fine. Might be okay at that. I think he's got some prior experience.
Ted Carter go bye-bye. So here's the story. Just after 2 years on the job, Ohio State University President Ted Carter has resigned after he disclosed an inappropriate relationship to the Board of Trustees. Carter told trustees in advance of that meeting that he had an inappropriate relationship with someone seeking public resources to support her personal business. Okay. It says nowhere in here
some interesting
that it
writing,
was a
indeed.
Sexual relationship, but
well, then what are we talking about?
I don't know. Maybe, the wife
Just
of a friend
money?
and insider trading, whatever it is. This guy.
What's your percentage
He's an
chances
idiot.
that that's all that it was and that this didn't bleed sexual in nature?
He was probably boinking something or someone that he shouldn't have been. And
something.
There's pillow talk involved where, hey, you scratch my wiener and I'll scratch yours. You know how these big wigs work.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Here's what I've realized
I know all about it.
About academia in my time around Ohio State. And I've been here through many presidents, and we'll get another one.
Well, we've churned through them at a pretty good clip here.
We have.
Haven't we?
And I think that's a
pretty,
conversation we have to have about the board who's selecting these presidents.
News.
But
really,
it is because, the leaders of academia, I'm not talking about the professors and the teachers. Most of you are all doing yeoman's work. But the leaders, the presidents, essentially a combination of salesperson, circus performer, and mob boss. Where
all wrapped up into one.
All wrapped up into one.
All rolled into this one person who's trying to maintain this image that's almost, in a way, it feels like it's impossible to hold up. You almost wonder if you just sort of show your true self. Obviously, your true self has to be a good person. You can't be somebody that is allowing people to cut corners, that's, giving people, benefits that they're not supposed to have because of your job, whether that's financial, whether that's sexual, then it's all bad. So it's like you get to a certain place, such a high power job, it almost becomes difficult for people to maintain their true self through all of that.
It shouldn't be.
No,
It shouldn't be.
One would hope that it's not, but it seems to almost affect power is like a disease
I understand.
in this country.
And I find myself
really is.
at the end of it, just sort of, saying to myself, was it worth it to you, buddy? Was all of this worth it? I had the same conversation about Gordon Gee, or fill in the blank president, where Gordon Gee, hey, I'm Gordon Gee, look at my bow tie, I love Ohio State. Ah! This guy could pretty much do whatever he wanted to do. And at the end of the day, he's using school funds to pay for his damn bow ties and to renovate his house. And then at the end of it, he's like, what? I'm not supposed to do that? No, you're not, you stupid idiot.
If anyone had told me that sort of thing would be frowned upon.
I have functions at my house. I entertain people. So that's why I added another wing to my home.
He was always good for an off-color remark that was going to piss a was people off, though. School for the deaf, school for the blind.
Oh, was I
Catholics,
not supposed
whoever,
to?
He could offend the best of them.
Was I not supposed to give people inside information about my dealings here at Ohio State? No, you're not, Ted Carter. What the hell are we doing here?
It's what he said in the rest of the statement there. I think you read the first part of this.
I'll translate it. Go ahead.
Said, for personal reasons, I've made the difficult decision to resign from my role as president. I disclosed to the board that I made a mistake in allowing inappropriate access to Ohio State leadership. I believe we have made much progress during my time at Ohio State, and I'm sorry I'm not able to remain your president longer. The students, faculty, and staff at this university are among the very best in the world, and the Education for Citizenship 2035 strategic plan has Ohio State poised to succeed for years to come.
Gobbledygook. He's been here for 2 years. 2 years. He's made the fundraising rounds. He makes comments about how, the next time we got a television deal, Ohio State's going to get what's coming to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, congratulations.
No, he has stuck his foot, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but he has tried to get involved with pushing the envelope for Ohio State and their athletics prowess.
I don't have a problem with that.
And now all that is done.
It's not done. You're going to hire somebody else that has the same agenda.
No, I'm saying he is gone now. So all of his ideas and what he thought he was going to be able to do and helping Ohio State throw their weight around, we're not going to get to see what Ted Carter was going to be about there, because this dude had an incredible sports background. I mean, he was a 4-year hockey player at the Naval Academy. Obviously, he took his career into the service and was a naval aviator and flew more missions than maybe anybody. I think he's up there for hours long.
That's what I mean. That's what I don't understand about people is you do all of that.
This is an esteemed guy.
You work so hard your entire career.
This is as esteemed as it gets.
Climbing the ladder. You're doing this. You're figuring out the right hands to grease, metaphorically, hopefully, to get yourself in this position. And then you throw it all away, either because you can't keep your pee-pee in your pants or because
something else.
You couldn't keep your mouth shut about something. It boggles my mind.
Be a little more careful.
I always ask my daughter whenever she does something stupid. They're like, all right, you're not getting dessert for the week. So let me ask you, was the stupid thing you did, was it worth it? No. Okay. It's never worth it.
Usually it's, well, I didn't think you would take the ice cream away for a week. At the time, yeah, it seemed like a funny joke.
All right, Ted Carter's
saying
out.
That your boobs are bigger than mom's, I thought was pretty good. But now,
you know what she said to me the other day? The 9-year-old who's living in my house.
What?
She looks at me with a straight face, and she says, "Dad, when am I going to get my breasts?" Just like that. I said, "Well,
when am I going to get them?"
Not for a while." And we don't just get breasts. First come boobies.
Good.
What are the stages?
Good one, Dad.
What are the stages of breasts?
We really doing this?
You got buds?
Tic-tac, sir?
Well, you got a boy at home. You don't know.
Well, I mean, I live and breathe. I've thought of terminology before.
Buds? Boobies? Tatas? Ted Carter comes over?
No.
Breasts.
No. Oh, man. So Ted's out.
Ted's gone.
And no word
Ted's
on
gone, and my daughter wants breasts.
Yeah, Ted's gone. No interim president yet. So I'm sure papers are just flying off of desks. I'm sure the trustees are in some kind of group chat right now. Don't you think? I just hope none of them listen to any of our ideas.
I hope they do.
I'm sure someone has already checked into the segment.
Tress, this has got Tress written all over it, doesn't it?
Of course it does.
From a school president perspective.
Yeah, but Tress is in a position right now to aim a little bit higher than just.
He doesn't want to be governor. He has said that.
Yeah, people say a lot of things.
I believe him when he says that, though.
Maybe you're right.
What do you think, Tress?
Freebasing Coke, Mike.
I don't know about that, Tress.
Tress, what were you into this weekend?
Using my tears as lube, Mike.
Oh, Tress.
What got Tress all worked up? The notion of losing another one to Michigan?
No, that's when the season ended.
Aha.
That was playoff exit, Tress.
That was second straight loss, losing to Miami,
he
Tress.
was not happy.
Bleeding from my eyeballs, Mike.
See?
None of us were.
No, but he really wasn't happy.
No, Jim Tressel is probably the odds on, the front runner with the odds right now, but he's got a pretty important role with the state of Ohio, too.
All right, Buckeye basketball. We have our tournament schedule. We'll talk about the Indiana game. All of it.
Yeah,
Bruce,
good
my
stuff.
guy,
Come
good
on.
stuff. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're looking at a couple-minute holdup due to a crash that's in the right lane on eastbound 70 on the east side from Hamilton Road to 270. And we've got another slowdown due to an accident on East Main Street at Ohio Avenue. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
If your garage door single-handedly plummets your home's zestimate, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
Winning isn't everything, but at Tim Hortons, every day's a chance to win when you play Roll Up to Win. Maybe it's a free coffee or donut, or a year's supply of fuel from Shell. That goes a long way. Maybe it's a Kobo e-reader, or up to $1,000 in Uber Eats gift cards, or even a VIP getaway to see Cirque du Soleil. Okay, not something you win every day. Roll Up to Win, only at Tim Hortons. No purchase necessary, 18 plus, ends March 22nd, 2026. Tim Hortons app required for digital game. Use the app to reveal digital rules. Game cups while supplies last. Offer a chance to win food and beverage prizes only. See official rules at rolluptowin.com.
I started my first business when I was 12, mowing lawns for about $5 a yard. I learned if you do the job right, people trust you and customers care that you show up and do what you say you're going to do. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Doors. From garage door repairs to upgrades, we show up, we stand behind every job. We only use the best parts, and spring's guaranteed to last a lifetime. When you care about the people you serve, you work harder and it shows. Call Don's Garage Doors today or schedule online at donsgaragedoors.com.
When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more. Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment?
On any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $160 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $160 more. See store for details.
Oh, what? Just cleared that drain last week.
At the Waterworks, we mean clean, which means we don't just clear your drain, we actually clean it. Get your drains good as new with the Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
Join Rothman and Ice every Thursday at 2:30 for Gold Jacket Thursday.
Presented by the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
A new Hall of Famer joins the show every week. But not OJ, because he's dead and probably a murderer. The Fan.
Accountability in elections isn't partisan. And in Ohio, Republican and Democrat teams work together to create confidence in every election result. Ohio's elections are accurate, accountable, and accessible. Always. So make your plan to vote at voteohio.gov.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state. The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at onnradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
Amazon Business empowers leaders with smart business buying tools, leaving time to focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A beautiful day today as we kick off the work week with plenty of sunshine, breezy winds, and highs in the upper 60s to low 70s. For tonight, clouds will increase overnight with our lows in the 50s. And then for Tuesday, we do have a chance of some spotty showers and storms. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies and very mild with highs in the mid 70s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Oh, look. It's Common Man and Timmy taking a break from ping pong. Okay. Voice guy, go pee-pee now. Here's Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of this dumb show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling.
Jen told me that she really enjoyed the Open to the Weekend podcast that we just did.
What do we do?
That's what I said to her. I didn't even remember, but I think we were shooting the breeze about Pizza Madness and how T-Bone and Tyvis had voted some of their pizza spots through, or that some that didn't get voted through, versus the two regions that we were voting on our show.
Well,
it's something to do with that.
That's their prerogative.
Some hilarity ensued.
The Sweet 16 matchups are there, and we're going to start whittling things down to 8 on Wednesday. But you can vote now. The voting is open. PizzaMadness.pizza, not .com. That's for losers. PizzaMadness.pizza. It's brought to you by our friends at Billiards Plus.
I have to thank you because I didn't know my life could get any better in the month of March until, you guys created this last year, and now I get to be a part of it. I've got so much college basketball and so much pizza. It's crazy right now. I'm actually going to have ingredients start to seep out of all the different holes in my body. That's how much pizza.
What do you got leaking out of your ear there,
Was that
Timmy?
oregano?
A little marinara? Is oozing out?
No, marinara comes out somewhere else.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Buckeye basketball, they shoot out of their minds again. beat Indiana on Saturday. That is 3 games in a row where this team has shot better than 55% from the field.
At least it wasn't 62, 63%. Came down a little bit, right?
They will play Thursday at noon. It'll either be Iowa, Maryland, or Oregon. But as we sit now, Timmy, I mean, I thought that potentially you'd have to win a game in the Big Ten tournament to feel comfortable. But as it sits right now,
they don't. Yeah,
right. I think
now they don't.
I think they're firmly in. And given where we were just a week and a half ago, I'm pleased to be in this position. Now, going back to what Bjorky had to say, where he said, I want to be firmly in the tournament. Right. I want to be firmly in the tournament every single year and not have to worry about this. Me too. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to play this game where we're a 9 seed now. Yippee! I want to contend for a Big Ten championship. I want to be one of the teams getting a triple bye in the Big Ten tournament.
Even if you're not winning the Big Ten championship, maybe you're like Purdue, where Purdue is not happy.
Losing to Ohio State?
Purdue's not happy with what they've done, but my point being, you've won 22 basketball games. They're sliding here at the end, but they're still a 5 or a 6 seed at the worst. That's what I'm talking about. Where say you're upset or you're looking to find, another edge or a way to charge yourselves going into March Madness, but you're not just thanking your lucky stars that you make the field. You're maybe upset that, okay, we were fixing to be a 3 seed and now we're a 5 seed. And then we have to get back on the horse and maybe free our minds up. Look for a team like Purdue to possibly play a little bit better at the Big Ten tournament or in the NCAA because of what's happened to them late. I'm just saying that's how it could go. Ohio State's challenge, since they got hot now, you have no room to cool off. You have to stay red hot all the way through. I mean, I don't think we're going to revolt if they don't make the Sweet 16 because for the most part of this year, we thought that they wouldn't even make the big dance. People wanted Jake Diebler. They wanted his head on a stake.
You can't go back in time and replay the entire season. But given where we were a week and a half ago, I'll take where we are now.
I am too.
I'm happy with it.
That's why I always like to try to pump the brakes a little bit while we're still in a season, unless it was going the way like that first Holtman disaster season was, where they were 6 games under 500, and it had been pre-Thad. It was, Randy Ayers, last time you saw a Buckeye basketball team go 6, 7, 8 games under 500, where it's just gross, and you can't wait for it to end. But you just, as long as there's games left, and college basketball can be so crazy, and when you're riding the injury train for a lot of the season, you just haven't really found that highest level of play. I've always believed that there's a better defensive effort to be seen with this basketball team. And to your point, they've found it because or maybe I shouldn't say because, but it feels that way because they have shot 60+% in all 3 of these wins.
Yeah,
that has
making shots.
That has amped up their defense. Their defense actually cooled a little bit against Indiana. I wanted to see a more locked-in performance in the second half, but there was a lot of things going on. There was a lot of emotion. You were whipping them by 24 points.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they were up by, I think they cut it to 10 or 11. So there was a spot there where I
wasn't too worried about it.
I wasn't worried about losing, but I was finding myself a little frustrated. Like, hey, lock in. You're going to the Big Ten tournament. Bruce got his record. Just sprint to the finish line now. Don't let up.
That's fun to see, too, isn't it?
It's fun.
I mean, obviously you want the result. You need to go
it.
out there and get the game. But that's, to me, what college sports is all about, is a guy like Bruce, you get to go to the tournament for him. He passes Dennis Hobson, who,
is in the building.
He's there.
With a lot of other legends. It's great.
I wonder if you put him on a lie detector, what he really feels about it. I know he says all the right things, like, that's good. I'm glad he's breaking my record, all that. But are you?
It's a good question.
I wonder.
How would you feel about it? Knowing, like, how the landscape is, and would you be more...
I'm a petty son of a bitch. I'll tell you that.
You don't... I know you can be in some things, but I can honestly see you. You're a guy that appreciates hard work. Is one thing that I know about you.
It depends on the situation. Let's say I retire tomorrow, and it's your show, and you host with, let's say, Matty Ice, come on down. And it's you and Matty Ice. I like both of you guys,
You don't want to see us bomb.
I don't want to see you bomb.
No, right. You're not in it to see somebody fail for something that you built up to a certain point.
If, like a year down the road, you wind up getting better ratings than I got.
You're going to wonder what the
for
hell's
22
up.
years. I'll put a smile on my face and say, I'm happy for you guys. Yahoo! But I'm not. I'm going home yanking out my pubes.
Oh.
I'm twisting and yanking.
But that's different. I guess there's some similarities there. I understand the analogy. I think when you've spanned eras, that's the thing here. It's been such a long time since Dennis Hopson hung him up.
I know, and I think there's also probably a sense of mortality, too, where, in his mind, he's probably thinking, well, are they going to stop talking about me now? I was relevant because I had this record. This was mine. And so I haven't played basketball in a long time, but I've held this record.
We probably haven't talked about Dennis Hopson nearly enough anyway. Same way we don't talk about a guy like Marcus Merrick for Ohio State football. Some of these guys, we don't do a good enough job looking into the past and appreciating guys that have come before us, which is why I contend.
You contend.
As long as Jerry Lucas is alive and well and can be present, I think Ohio State basketball can come up with maybe a couple more ideas just to do anything more with him. I loved seeing him at the game on Saturday. He's been at some other games throughout the course of time here, and they've done, little video board tributes, but
You're right, he should get the Archie treatment.
I don't think people understand what a legend of the game Jerry Lucas is. It's otherworldly, the accomplishments that this guy has made. NBA championship, gold medal, NCAA championship, state championship in high school, I believe, for the quad box right there. But this guy has done everything. But the day itself, I wasn't trying to make any kind of grandiose, big picture, futuristic statements. I just wanted to appreciate what the day turned into for a stretch of basketball at Ohio State that was turning ugly. I mean, it had the fan base at odds with each other.
Absolutely.
I didn't think I understand the side that didn't think Jake Diebler should have gotten the job in the first place, that they would like to think that this is not a first job type of job, especially the position they were in. And you know what? He did something for me in that interim. He showed personality traits, how energetic he was on the sideline, into it with his guys, the way he's out there in practice coaching. He did something for me, so then I was on board. And when you get the job, I'd like to at least see you get more than 2 years, or else, unless this thing was just a disaster where there's no excuses for it, and you're 10 games under 500. You have no idea what the hell you're doing. But year one, and yeah, you got to hold him accountable a little bit. You get to pick the teams. But there were bums on this roster. Michi just quit on the team. He's gone. That's a key player, and he disappears. That's hard to do. And then this year, we kind of hold you more accountable because it's year two. But let's wait. Let's wait till we actually get to the end. And it was such a great day, and I'm hoping that it's a bridge, like we talked about Matt Sylvester's big shot anniversary. That sort of set the table and catapulted Thad into what he would do. I'm not saying it's going to look like that, because that kind of stretch has only been done that time ever. But if Bruce staying, getting this record, this season, punching the ticket, the environment at the shot can just bridge us into taking a step in the right direction, that's why I loved Saturday, because it had those vibes to me. Oh, your microphone off.
I'm sorry.
Did you hear a word I said?
No, I actually turned my microphone off because I was engrossed.
You were ensconced in velvet.
That's right. We were witness to a dirty, rotten cheater over the weekend. Details in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got traffic slowing down due to an accident that's on eastbound 70 on the east side after Livingston Avenue. And be aware of another holdup due to a crash at the intersection of South 4th Street and Oak Street. This report is sponsored by AAA Tire and Auto Service. Get your car ready for your spring adventures. This month at your local AAA Tire and Auto Service location, buy 3 select tires and get 1 free. And on the plus side, AAA members save more. Offer ends March 31st. See store for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.79% APR 5.82% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Hi, Dave. Your people were at my house yesterday. Are you happy they came? I never realized how much that junk was bothering me until it was gone. We love to give people that clean, happy feeling, Dave. Thanks for calling. I feel great. Can I say one more thing? Sure. When your wonderful people were about to drive away, I looked at my wife and said, that was love with its sleeves rolled up. Did your wife agree? Absolutely. Dave, you made my day.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
How many points can your IQ fall in 3 hours? You're about to find out. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Mikey, I fired up the grill for the first time yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you make?
Yeah. What do you think I made?
Smash burgers?
I'll show you the picture of these little puppies.
I thought you made smash burgers on the Blackstone.
Yeah. I call that grilling. You don't call that grilling? Outdoor on the patio?
No, I don't call that grilling. That's
a flat top.
Blackstoning.
that doesn't meet the standards
No,
of
I don't think it does.
I'm grilling?
Teddy, if
Come
somebody
on.
says I'm
it does.
firing up the grill, do you assume it's a flat, like Blackstone grill?
That's not my first thought, but I understand what Timmy's saying. But my first thought, no, that's not.
How those puppies look.
Those look delicious.
Look at these.
What is that, a double? Triple?
Teddy, look at these. These are doubles. Yeah, these are the smash patties. I've got my recipe for what I throw in there.
Now,
And
what do you do
we've
on
boiled
there?
this down to a science
You
here.
do a pickle?
I do. I go with the way that you go. For a standard
Pickle
burger, a red onion. I do a raw sliced red onion and fresh pickle.
What about any
Got to be
sort
from
of,
the deli aisle. Those pickles. I do like the Clausen or the Meyer does their
the Meyer.
their brand
Meyer's
of
got a
Clausen.
pickle there, Teddy.
They do.
No sauce
Crispy.
on there?
I did one with A1 sauce on it yesterday.
I think A1's an underrated sauce.
It is, and I thank the guys at Five Guys because I never would have started throwing A1 sauce on my burger. I would have always just been a ketchup, mustard kind of guy my whole life until I started thinking outside the box. You got to put a little Worshey sauce into the ground beef mix. That's something that I always use that kind of helps bind. But the good thing about going strictly to the smash patty process is that you don't have to worry about using a little egg to get anything to really bind with the patty.
What do we make,
because
meatloaf?
All I'm doing is rolling them into a ball. I'm getting like the size of the meat just by rolling it into a ball, and then I'm able to smash that sucker down with the nice little stainless steel tool that I've got. Invest in one of those. Don't just use a spatula.
What type of bun you use?
Oh, I just use cheap, just the cheap stuff.
Why would you do that?
Because I actually don't like a ton of the breading on my burger.
You don't have to do a ton of the breading, but
I've tried pretzel buns before, but I find that they're too thick
I'm
and they're
not saying
too full.
for a smash burger that's the appropriate vessel, but maybe you go with a nice potato roll.
You can do a potato. You can do I tell you what's really good is if you're splurging, is the Hawaiian style hamburger rolls.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, that's a really good one. And you can smash them a little bit. I typically only toast them for like a couple of seconds. I don't like my buns to be too crispy or too burnt.
I've
I
given
like
this
a
tip
tender
before.
burger.
I'll tell you what. People have tried it. They've complimented me. They said, thank you for the tip, Common Man. Try a buttered, toasted English muffin as burger buns.
Okay.
Next time you're doing burgers, take a little Thomas's.
Well, because you got the nooks and crannies.
You got the nooks and
everything
crannies.
Is gonna
It's very
seep
good.
right into that.
And it's, just like a sourdough bread, sort of flavor to it.
Yeah.
Very delicious.
I love it. It's a perfect way to start off spring. We're still, 10 or 11 days away from spring, but the weather was great. Had to get out there. It beats doing the cooktop, the skillet, the electric griddle, which is a secret weapon for the kitchen. I love that thing, but it was nice
to
not have the mess in there.
It's too greasy to make burgers
and
in
to
the
go
house
outside.
like that.
So I was getting ready to grill, and I love a dramatic finish to wherever the PGA Tour stop is on a random weekend.
Yesterday, buddy, the Arnold Palmer in Orlando.
Baby, this has been fun. I know a lot of people haven't really checked in yet. If you're just the fringe golf fan, you're in it for the majors. The Masters is coming up just about a month's time, but I like these big events because you see some cathedrals of golf. We had Pebble Beach not long ago. They had Torrey Pines before that. They were at the Riv. Like, these are great golf courses. Then you go down to Florida. We got the Players this week. We got the Island Green. We could be watching all weekend long, Thursday through Sunday. But yesterday, it looked like, speaking of smash burgers, Daniel Berger was leading this sucker wire to wire. Teddy and I are texting each other, and he has a bogey that looked like it was going to be a double bogey, but Akshay had a birdie, so it was a big swing. And it looks like this dude's going to lead the whole entire tournament and then lose it on the 72nd hole, and Batia's going to take it. Well, nice par putt by Berger, like 18 feet on the 72nd hole to push that into a playoff, but Batia wound up getting him. He was driving the ball more consistently, and he nailed a 4-foot par when Berger couldn't convert on his, and he won the tournament. So this Akshay Bhatia guy, he is a bright, up-and-coming star.
Can I talk about this guy for a second?
Yeah, he's 24 years old. What do you like about him?
First of all, just as purely superficial, he wears humongous glasses.
Yes, he does.
I mean, they are like rec specs almost on steroids.
They're plastic.
He's Mr. Magoo. Just
yeah.
Humongous glasses. He is also, and I don't know his measurements, but I'm good at estimating, okay?
Yeah, give me his height and weight. What do you think?
He's 6'4", 90 pounds. He's like a walking tendon.
It says 6'1", 130.
6'1", 130.
That's what I'm reading on the internet.
That's truthful. 6'1", 130. Just imagine that, though. That's not realistic.
He's nothing.
He is.
I think he's 0% body fat.
He is the slimmest golfer
he
you
is
have
a
ever seen.
beanpole type of guy.
And that is kind of what you want in a sport like this, where it's about flexibility.
You'd think he'd have a hard time getting the torque he needs.
No,
because he weighs nothing.
But we've seen so many guys that are only 5'8", 5'9" that smash the ball.
Yeah, but usually
because of their swing.
Usually they got thick trunks.
Like Jack. Jack was thick, and he could pound the ball.
Thick below the waist.
Jack was thick.
Yeah, I was thick below the waist.
Yes, you were.
Girthy.
You have one of them Persimmons gloves. You can pound that thing 285 yards.
Gravity.
Oh, my God.
Like Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yes.
You can't get me down.
Jack had Miller Genuine Drew hips. He did. But it was a good tournament to watch. But thing happens in golf tournaments when you get all the people watching on TV, and sometimes they send things that might happen from a rules perspective to the broadcast.
I love it, man.
And
this is the only sport where this occurs.
It's Patrick Reed all the time. And I think they actually have something. They actually have something on Akshay. And tell me what you think about this rule, because I love to know what like non-golf people think about the particulars. And are there any non-golf people here? Should they let something go? Oh, yeah.
I thought I was a golf person. I'm not.
Is he a golf guy now?
I'm just saying. I'm watching the same stuff you're watching yesterday. I wasn't on the text thread. Sorry, I guess I'm not important enough.
Is he officially a golf guy now, or should he have to pass some other kind of series of tests?
I don't know.
He has beaten me in office putting, so
we'll have to send him some text, I guess, over the weekend.
I'm just saying, I was there
to include you on the group text.
I was ready to be texted.
Are you watching most Sunday coverage? Do you put in at least an hour and a half's work on a typical Sunday if you're on?
Between snoozes.
That's fine.
No, I'm there. I'm snoozing.
You always check in to see if it's a dramatic finish.
I got
watch the finals.
Naps in this weekend. When I can get a Saturday nap and a Sunday nap in.
Man. I'm telling you, when the sun is shining and you can open up the windows. I know you don't open the windows.
No, I'm not. What are we, animals?
Do it. Grass is green, birds are chirping. Feel like playing some golf.
There's a big golf tournament this upcoming weekend.
Yes, but I didn't get to the rule break here.
All right, rule break.
And Teddy, we've talked about this. You and I have noticed this. He apparently is taking the end of his putter. He has a long shafted putter.
It's a
Broomstick, they call
obnoxiously
it.
long shaft.
Broomstick putter, extra length. And he is possibly anchoring that sucker right in between his chest plate. Anchoring position gives you more stability in the pendulum stroke. Now, he swears this has been something that's been hinted at before. It's not new that he uses this style of putter. He swears that he's not anchoring, but several photos get out there where, say, what's the difference if the actual shaft, the grip of the putter, is jammed into your chest, or if your finger is resting on top? I wish Fish would have brought my putter down for the demonstration for the visual of it. But what if your finger or thumb is touching your chest or your shirt? Does that not constitute anchoring the putter? We think that they need to come up with some type of rule that just takes this wiggle room out of it. There needs
Shorten
to be
the putter.
We need to shorten the putter.
I will take it a step further.
Yeah.
All right. I think he's a big cheater.
Yeah.
Because I have some sources inside the golf community. I have been told.
You have been told.
That he had an implant right in his chest plate, a magnet.
That holds
he had a
the putter.
magnet implanted into his chest, and there's also a magnet
in the
at
putter.
the end of the putter.
So it just kind of
Magneto.
That's exactly right.
Oh my
So that's the
God.
ultimate anchor. I'm going to say,
Dear God,
I contend.
Scandal. You contend
That beanpole tendon man.
What a dirty, lousy cheat. We should ban him.
He's a bum.
We should ban him
for that, Jules. It's called a bum.
They should just shorten the
Oh, here comes
here's the putter.
Fish.
Should ban him from the memorial. So yeah, thank you, Fish. What I was saying there for the visual folks.
What happened was
You have the butt of the putter, the grip, and it's lodged into your chest because you go with the left hand high and then the right hand sits down in the middle of the grip.
Spiranak also just puts the shaft of the club in between the crack of her breast.
Does she?
Yeah.
Well, because it's just a perfect.
Well, from the footage
place to
I've
mount.
seen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great place to mount, Timmy.
But I say you can't just shorten the putter. Like if we were to like start a rule, because golfers are in all shapes and sizes. I would say there has to be some height to shaft ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could use a 37, 38-inch putter and not be wedging it into my belly
What's
or
your
my
height
chest.
to shaft, Teddy?
I don't know, but that's a good mathematic equation.
Uh-huh.
Yours would be
shaft.
Very short.
I'm a short guy.
Like 32 inches, 33 inches. We would cap you out at.
Yeah.
Maybe 34.
But it's thick.
Oh, it's
got a thick shaft.
Maybe it should be
not a long shaft.
Choke.
Could be your pant size.
Your pant size is what they cap you at?
Yeah.
Timmy's at a 38.
I got my Puma pants. Did you see Ricky? All orange.
Oh, Ricky.
Orange Ricky on a
went
Sunday.
home and
pushing the caddy into the
pole vaulting.
alligator. Yeah.
He is married to the University of California
Oh,
pole
my
vaulter.
God. Just
Allison
Google Ricky
Stecky.
Fowler wife and enjoy. NFL news and notes for you coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a disabled vehicle that's blocking the left lane on eastbound 161 before Little Turtle Way. It's causing some stop-and-go traffic from 270. And watch out for an accident that's on Sawmill Parkway at US 42. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Dr. Mark Levy can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring. Sleep better. Live better.
Common Man and Timmy for our friends at Hollywood Casino.
Oh, it's a big month, Common Man.
Why?
Because there's lots of basketball to watch and lots of cash to win.
That's right. If you're watching hoops, you can reserve your spot at HollywoodColumbus.com. And some of the packages come with $300 in dining credits.
And this month you could win $1 million instantly. That's your final answer. Plus, there's multiple ways to score big cash prizes weekly.
Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Hey, basketball.
Leaky pipes, no hot water, issues with your sewer or drains? When plumbing problems strike, Logan Services is ready to help you out. We offer free estimates on water heaters, water softeners, and drain lines. Whether it's a surprise leak or an aging water tank, we'll give you an honest recommendation so you can take action fast. Don't wait. Schedule your free plumbing estimate now. Fast, friendly service you trust from Logan Services.
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. An elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
Do you suffer from leg pain, leg swelling, varicose veins, or leg ulcers? Dr. Joseph Senta and Dr. Barry Zeta at Ohio Vein and Vascular Polaris, and now at their second location in Reynoldsburg, are pioneers in the vein and vascular field. They can perform minimally invasive procedures that will get you back on track to a pain-free life. Stop living with leg pain and start the process to healthy living with a free healthy leg screening. Go to loveyourveins.com or call 614-426-VEIN. That's 614-426-VEIN or loveyourveins.com.
Hey, it's T-Bone again. Listen up. Sleep apnea doesn't have to rule your nights. Dr. Mark Levy's been treating snoring and sleep apnea for over 15 years with proven results. And now he has an office in Marysville. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no closing cost mortgage. With interest rates at their lowest level in 4 years, what's stopping you from taking advantage? Maybe it's the thousands of dollars in closing cost? Well, what if I told you that those costs aren't required and that you decide whether to sacrifice $15,000 to $20,000 of equity at closing or zero? At Miller Lending, we're all about zero and have been offering no-cost loans since 1987. With no title closing or origination fees, imagine having the freedom to refinance any time a lower rate becomes available or a need arises. Even 0.5% lower in rate results in savings of over $100,000 over the life of your loan. So why wait? No-cost loans are real and here to stay. Simply call Miller Lending and see why thousands of satisfied clients have made that choice to say goodbye to closing costs forever. 877-9-NO-COST. That's 877-9-NO-COST. Or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Patriot Air Comfort Systems and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep your home comfortable. The Fan.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Foodgasm coming up at 4:46. Jason's beef with our guy Jayson Stark live from Florida at 5:30. Jackets are playing at 4 o'clock today. The game is on 93.3. Lost a tough one in overtime to Utah on Saturday. I had all the emotions with that one, man. I was pissed off when they went down 4-2. I was elated when they came back, tied it at 4. Yeah, and then you have fight night at Nationwide.
Oh, my God.
You know, I thought Olivier was going to take a shiv out of his pants.
I think they suspended him for the rest of the season for all the fighting.
Severson is egging the crowd on. It was great. And the comeback was great. It would have been better if they got the 2 points. Here's what aggravated me, though. For the second straight overtime game, you have possession to start overtime and then very quickly give it away and never get it back. And I understand that you don't want to be overly aggressive when you're defending 3-on-3 hockey because you go for the puck, you don't get it, it's an odd man rush, your goaltender's hung out to dry. I got it. You know what else you don't want to do? Just concede puck possession for like 2.5 minutes where Utah can do anything they want. I think I'll sashay out of the zone now. Ooh, I'll go back into the zone. Ooh, I'll pass it here.
Would you like to shoot now?
You're not going to do anything about it, so I'll just keep passing the puck around until I get an open look. And then, done.
Game over. Yeah, Marchenko got the shot off super fast at the start of that OT.
And it was a good chance.
Right.
It was a quality chance.
No, it was a good chance, but I agree with you. If you are going to take advantage of an odd man rush or try to cash in on a breakaway where maybe you miss that shot and the puck bounces off the backboard or the sidewall and, goes to the opposition and then they're going full steam the other way, you can live with that, right? I enjoy, especially, I'm not really in it for the viewership aspect right now. I'm in it for whatever gets the Jackets a point. But in a lot of ways, you're going to generate more chances doing it that way and put some trust in Elvis, whoever you got in between the net back there to do their job in that overtime. That's what they want too, right? They have good line of sight. They have good vision most of the time for these guys that are making their moves on them. So you'd like to think that if they're at the top of their game and feeling good, that they'll make that stop for you. They'll feel that charge of energy from the crowd. And you're right. It was the whole day, really. I found myself feeling really good about our city and just, how underrated I think we are because yeah, people can point the finger and say, the Columbus Blue Jackets, Bill, we talked about it. Bill Simmons did, right? Oh, irrelevant. What have they done?
He's not necessarily wrong.
But when we even get close to simply making the playoffs, like forget about if we became a perennial playoff team, what the environment and atmosphere and ticket sales would be every single regular season game down there. When we get close, you can taste the excitement. And we had Buckeye basketball start to feel it.
You had a great crowd at the Shot. You had a great crowd over at Nationwide. And you had a great crowd to watch the Crew.
Yep.
Not score a goal, but still. You had great crowds, 3 local events, plus
the Arnold.
You had the Arnold going on this weekend.
It's a destination. It was an unbelievable weekend for sports. I just wished a couple of those results. How could the Buckeyes do that on Bruce's day and then the Jackets cash in with those 2 third-period goals to tie that up and they couldn't somehow push it over the finish line? At least Utah is a Western Conference team. And giving the 2 to them, you needed the 2. I get it.
It has nothing to do with giving them the 2.
Thank God you at least got a point that night.
NFL news and notes. NFL free agency started today at noon. Lots of signings out there. Here's one of note. Kenneth Walker III, the Super Bowl MVP. He leaves the Seahawks. He signs with the Chiefs, which means he'll be awesome. Max Crosby winds up going to the Ravens. This was late last week. I'm just throwing this out because we haven't had a chance to talk about it. The AFC North, man, is a tough place to play quarterback.
Were you saying this for Joe Burrow's behalf?
You got some absolute monsters.
Yeah.
Speaking of that.
2 of the best to ever play the game, and Max Crosby now, who's just building and building and building on who he is.
Speaking of the Bengals, Jake Browning's not going to be back. I saw that Flacco, my Cracko, Joe Flacco, would like to come back and serve as backup quarterback if he doesn't get a starting job someplace else, which
he's not. Come on.
We got a lot of stupid teams out there, man.
50 years old.
I understand.
At some point, he's got to be put out to pasture, right? Like, I understand you want to do this. You'd like to do this. I think him being the primary backup is about where it's at.
And you're going to have quarterbacks out on the market. The Cardinals have already said they're going to release Kyler Murray. The Dolphins today confirmed that they're going to release Tua.
They got Malik Willis on a 3-year, $67.5 million deal.
Good luck with all that. I don't think that. I think Malik Willis is a good backup quarterback.
And look, obviously, with what quarterback money is, that is a bridge deal, right? Like, there was some scuttle about how Malik Willis could be a $30 million a year guy. Clearly, it is not that. Like, he's got the $45 million guarantee.
No, I mean,
he's
good for him, man.
No, it's great for him. We've seen other guys before get a good chunk of money before they've really proven themselves as quarterbacks. Malik Willis is kind of in that boat. You saw flashes from him, but not enough of a sample size to know that this could be my guy for whatever the deal was for 3 straight years. Like, time will still tell if he gets to the end of that Dolphins deal and they feel good about it. And what do you think about old ass Mike Evans, who is as good as they come?
Mike Evans is going to
San
Francisco. I'm sure Baker doesn't like it.
No.
That was his guy in Tampa Bay.
But then again, they kind of have been littered with good young wide receiver talent down in Tampa.
Well, you know who they have? Emeka Buka. No, lots of stuff going on today.
Oh, lots of stuff.
I get a kick out of it, man, because it used to be that if you were building your team through free agency and trades in the NFL, you were building a loser. And the game is totally flipped.
Not now.
No.
Again,
now, look what the Rams have done.
The Super Bowl MVP just went to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Look what the Rams have done. The Rams, rightfully so,
they took someone from the Chiefs.
Have realized that in 2026, draft picks are currency. And that's not to say you never want to draft guys. But if you can identify the right people to go out and target in trades and free agency, if your scouts and your GM and your personnel people are doing what they should be doing, of course you can build a winner like that.
Explain to me how Kansas City lets Trent McDuffie go, but then they bring Kenneth Walker in. I don't explain to me that.
I can't help you.
Obviously, Kelsey's coming back. He's old as hell,
Is
too.
Kelsey officially coming back? Has he said it?
Teddy, am I making that up? I thought I just read that today.
People believe he's coming back. They weren't sure
he's coming back.
Yeah, if he's
not
going
final,
to be back to the
not
Chiefs.
final yet.
Yeah.
Jake Diebler getting ready for the Big Ten tournament. You will hear from the coach coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a couple-minute holdup due to a disabled vehicle that's blocking the left lane on southbound 315 before Ackerman Road. And there's a bit of a slowdown on southbound 71 on the north side between 670 and East Broad Street. This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place. And today, we're in my showroom to demonstrate how efficient our windows are.
Whew, it's really cold in here, Wilson.
We call that eco-friendly organic air conditioning.
Drafty windows are a major problem for energy bills and comfort. It's one of the biggest reasons why people get Pella windows.
It really is a problem, Leslie. I'm wearing 3 coats right now, looking like a beanbag with legs.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Shopping with your parents can be embarrassing.
Why would they sell jeans with holes in them? I'm going to speak to the manager.
Mom!
That hoodie is giving. You should get it. YOLO.
Thanks to the Chase mobile app, your kid can shop independently while you keep an eye on their spending. So you can go from...
We can be twinsies.
...to...
How was shopping? Saw you stayed on budget.
Thanks, Mom. Freedom for kids, control for parents. That's family banking from Chase.
Account subject to approval. Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank N.A. Member FDIC.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been your one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and I just want to let you know our son's about to turn 3 here
this week. Baby boy number 2, he could show up any day now. And as you know, I got started on Awaken 180 because I wanted to keep up with the boys, with the babies. Well, it turns out that baby isn't a baby any longer. He has legs and he runs everywhere. Every parent knows this. Kids run their own schedule, so life in our house has gone from busy to really busy, and that's exactly why I'm grateful I started Awaken 180. Chasing a toddler is already a workout. Soon it's going to be 2 little guys who don't slow down. Since losing the weight, I've got more energy, I'm sleeping better, I'm not dragging through the day, I'm more present, and more importantly, I'm more patient, and that matters because this is not about looking different. It's about being active with my boys now and being there for them years from now. Awaken 180 gave me a clear plan, real coaching, and results that last. If you've got a busy season coming up or you're already in one, now's the time to do so. Awaken180weightloss.com. Get started today.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.79% APR 5.82% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Looking to launch a career in the skilled trades but don't know where to begin? Part-time service in the Ohio Army National Guard can help. You can kickstart your career by enlisting in one of our many trades-based jobs. Get paid to learn these skills and gain on-the-job training when you report to your unit 1 weekend a month or 2 weeks in the summer. To learn how the Guard can pay for your civilian trade certification, visit nationalguard.com/OH. Sponsored by the Ohio Army National Guard in coordination with the Ohio Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Jacob Reimer. Some matinee hockey today for the Columbus Blue Jackets as they host the Los Angeles Kings. This is a rescheduled game as it was originally postponed on January 26th because of the snowstorms. Face-off is here at 4 o'clock. News from Ohio State this morning, Ted Carter has resigned as president. This due to an inappropriate relationship. A transition plan will be released later this week. The legal tampering window has opened in the NFL. And just coming down from ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, the Cincinnati Bengals and safety Brian Cook have agreed on a deal. The deal is for 3 years and over $40 million, and running back J.K. Dobbins is nearing an agreement to return to the Broncos. This update sponsored by Uber Eats. Uber Eats has a great deal waiting for you at Scramblers. From now through March 31st, get a buy one, get one free deal on the Manhandler Skillet on the app. Terms apply. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Let's get one thing perfectly clear. If you're not willing to kill baby Hitler, you're a moron. This is Common Man and Timmy.
So there was a little bit of a scuttlebutt this weekend because Joe Burrow was out and about and he was spotted laughing and having fun with Jessica Alba.
Oh, boy.
Now,
where did we just see her? Oh, that's right. She was dancing with
Bad Bunny at the halftime
and,
show.
Jen's guy. Who's that actor that Jen loves so much? Pedro Pascal.
Well, whatever.
He was up there dancing and gyrating around.
So a lot of people say, oh, are they together? I mean, Joe Burrow, 29. Jessica Alba, while she is fantastic, is 44. That would be a little bit of a cougar.
Yeah.
Little cougar situation.
Which, you know what I say? Fine by me.
I have no problem
She's
with it.
fantastic.
She is fantastic. However, they want the record to show that they were just hanging out with a bigger group of friends. I guess they were attending the UFC fight this weekend, and Jessica Alba is in a relationship with some other dude.
Who's Danny Ramirez? That's what she says.
I don't know, but it's not Joe Burrow.
No.
They're just friends. They were just hanging out. But Joe Burrow can do a whole lot worse. than 44-year-old Jessica Alba.
Oh, I know this Danny Ramirez guy. He's a solid actor. He's in, says he was in Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, he was one of the pilots. Yeah. And now?
Not.
No, he was still a part of one of those missions, but just not a good day for Ted Carter now. But no, that would have been a hell of a catch by Joe Burrow. I got no issue if you go up in that 10 to 15 year window. That's relatively fine. We just can't have any of this Bill Belichick nonsense where you're dating someone that's in a third different generation. That's
She's
just
almost
disgusting.
50 years younger than him.
She's his granddaughter. It's gross. Oh, but they just love each other. That's all it's about.
Why is Michael Jackson here?
You're being ignorant. They just love each other. Blanky.
You know what we had on Saturday, my friend?
What?
Had a big Buckeye victory. We had this.
47-33, Ohio State with 45 seconds left in the half. Thornton, 3, left point, nails it. Bruce Thornton. Now the all-time leading scorer in Ohio State history with a three-pointer from the left point. Bruce Thornton, 50-33, Ohio State with a lead.
So Bruce becomes the all-time leader, Ohio State points, passing Dennis Hobson. You had that. You had a big victory against Indiana. You're moving on now to the Big Ten tournament. I have some sound to play. I got some Jake Diebler after the game. You
Coach
ready
sound?
for it?
Let's go.
Yes, this is Jake Diebler talking about focusing despite all the distractions out there.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I wasn't a little nervous about, how we would handle all the emotion and everything that this game represented. I had confidence in the maturity of this group, and we approached this. I know you're probably like, well, you always say that, but we literally approached this like we have approached every game. Now, I also said, hey, this is an important moment. We're going to honor, a few guys here who deserve to be honored, but how you honor them with your play is doing your job at a high level, playing with great fight and toughness and being connected. So we didn't, pretend like that part didn't exist, but yeah, we prepped the same way. We focused the same. We didn't have this bunch of talk about it. We addressed it, and our guys are locked in at a high level. So I was a little nervous though, certainly, because the energy in there. I mean, just a really good team, by the way. All the stuff that went into this last home game, all of it. So our guys, they stepped up.
All right, I have two thoughts.
What are they?
Thought number one is Diebler should always wear a suit. I like when he brings out the suit.
Okay, so
I like it.
You got sucked back in to, is it just Diebler? Do you think that this is something that all college basketball coaches should migrate back to? Because I was always on that side of, why are we all gussied up like this? I think there's a middle ground. I think they were showing that, where you could wear nice pants, your best quarter zip.
I'm saying you
don't have to look like a Bob Huggins slob out there.
You can wear what you want, but I respect Diebler when he puts the suit on, because it's showing respect for the game, for his players, for the crowd in attendance.
He looks great.
He looks great. That's number one.
You got to do you when it comes down to this.
I contend.
You contend?
I contend one of the most underrated things in sports is the senior day checkout. Where that game is done, you know that they're going to win that game, and Bruce gets to have his moment.
The hug with the coach
the
and
hug
the staffers.
He's checking out of the game.
Down the line.
I love that. That's something we don't talk about a lot. We talk about, being there with your parents and all that, but getting that senior day checkout where you're going to win the game and that crowd is ready to erupt is fantastic.
I'd like to say good job by Adam and Nicole from 10 TV, Adam King and Nicole Sheeran, who is on this show for Leather Jacket Time, Wednesdays at 3:30. They did a good job of capturing the essence of what was going on there. They had some shots of Bruce Thornton's mom has pretty publicly been sitting in one of the same spots in the Schottenstein Center for most home games. When I've been there, I notice her, and catching her where she's trying to dry her eyes when Bruce made the shot. All of that was fantastic. And look, we've talked about this. I still think the building is not what we need, but I think you can see when the biggest games come around, we've got the excitement. We've got the passion for this. We've just been waiting to get back to this position where we can take that step. We can definitely be a football school and a basketball school.
I don't know why we even have to have the discussion.
It doesn't. We don't have to shun one for sake of keeping the other in its position.
That is it's
loser talk
argument. By the way,
it's loser talk is what it is to say that we can't. What are we talking about? We're in the freaking Big Ten. We shouldn't just settle for being I guess 8th or 9th is the best we can do. No, you should be like Michigan and try to have a couple years where you hang banners for basketball.
Here's Bruce talking about making the NCAA tournament, or nothing's official.
I know what you mean.
Has he thought about making the NCAA tournament?
Not really. For me, I don't say too much until I see it for myself. Then, I'll celebrate. But now, I don't know. But each and every day, we know we got the Big Ten tournament, and the type of mojo and confidence swagger we have, I feel like we can make a big run.
So here's what's happening here. As you look around college basketball, the bid stealing is... it still exists. It's always going to exist. So I would say don't just plan on losing your first game. But a lot of talk lately has been about how these small conferences, they need to reassess how they do their tournaments. You've probably seen some do this ladder style where they put the 1 and 2 seeds almost all the way into the semifinals. Yeah. And the other scrubs of the conference have to play and play and play and play and play, and they're exhausted, which is why what Northern Iowa just did. Northern Iowa was actually a famous school for Missouri Valley basketball. They had a down year. They were the 6th seed.
Five or six.
6 seed, and they won 6 games in 6 days to win Arch Madness.
6 games
it's
in
nuts.
6 days.
It's nuts. And they got in, and they're a 22-win team now because they just won 6 in 6 games. But they get in, they punch a ticket. So some of those small conferences, if that happens, well, then you just cannibalize your best team, and they don't get to go dancing. And Ohio State fixing to be a 9 seed, so I really do think they're a lock. I don't think there's enough chaos that could happen that would jeopardize that. To be absolutely sure, I don't think you want to lose your first game in the Big Ten tourney and the way they're playing. You want to see that game against Michigan.
I think
you want to see it.
I think they're in.
I know they're in. I know they're in. I'm saying that. I know they're in.
Right. No one is saying, so let's just go out and lose the first game of the tournament.
I think they're off the 11 line no matter what.
Me too.
They might pop. You almost could make the case you'd rather be the 10 than the 8 or the 9, because then you can move into facing the 2 seed. Being the 7 or being the 10 doesn't matter at all for Ohio State's purposes at this point.
Please allow me to yell at some stupid people for a little while.
That's fun.
Coming up next, Colin Mann and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got slower traffic on northbound 270 on the East Outer Belt going from Morse Road to 161. And you're going to hit a couple-minute delay on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 East Split and Livingston Avenue. This report is sponsored by BHM CPA Group. Tax season made simple. Thousands trust BHM CPA Group for accurate, affordable, IRS-compliant 1040 filing. File today and maximize your return at bhmcpagroup.com. Because BHM CPA Group simplifies the complex. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
If your garage door is so ugly that the FedEx guy is just literally baseball chucking your packages at it, so you get the point, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For 30 years, transforming the look of people's homes for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
2 years ago, Bobby Carpenter completed treatments for knee pain at QC Kinetics. So we're checking in with the former college and pro football player to see how he's doing.
I've been asked a lot, how long does this last? How long does it work? I go, I've had mine for a couple years, and everything feels very good. It feels just as good as it did when I started to turn the corner.
Bobby's an active husband, dad, and business owner. That's why 2 years ago, he heard about QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in regenerative treatments, and he knew he could trust them for his chronic knee pain.
And thankfully, with QC Kinetics, I was able to go through this, and my activities are the same as it was. I'm able to coach my kids in sports. I can play golf. I can go run.
QC Kinetics patients like Bobby don't miss a beat. No surgery or rehab, just freedom from debilitating joint pain. Ready for lasting relief from joint pain? Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation and see if you're a good candidate.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
380-208-4544.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment
on any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $160 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $160 more.
See store for details.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the place to be for all the basketball action. Watch every game at once on 2 video walls spanning 50 feet, plus over 30 TVs. Come show off your jump shot in our King of the Court drawings and take home memorabilia from a Cleveland basketball legend. We've also got unbeatable game day food and drinks all season long. Guarantee your spot. Reserve a table with up to $300 in dining credits at HollywoodColumbus.com. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Score big at Germain Toyota of Columbus and drive home in the 2026 Toyota Tundra for 2.99% APR for up to 72 months and $1,000 in Toyota financial cash. Germain Toyota of Columbus on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road or online at germaintoyota.net.
Bishop and Friends.
At 6, Cliff Kingsbury.
Come again?
Higher or lower for Kingsbury at 6.
All right, I didn't have this list up.
Bishop and Friends, sponsored by Diamond Seller.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on The Fan.
Flexible, secure, fun. Oh, and great pay, too. Are you not sure what you want to do for a career? Or are you thinking of changing careers? Being a dental hygienist or dental assistant may be the perfect fit for you and provides all of these perks, plus more. Talk with a dentist in your community or visit ODA.org to learn more. Become a valuable member of the dental team and start helping people love their smile. This message is brought to you by the members of the Ohio Dental Association.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Amazon Business empowers leaders with smart business buying tools, leaving time to focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future at AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
It stays dry and clear overnight into Tuesday morning across central Ohio. A mild night with upper 50s. On Tuesday, warm in the middle 70s with about a 20% chance of an afternoon thunderstorm. Then a cold front and a storm system roll into town on Wednesday. Could be wet for both rush hours, couple of rounds of heavy rain, and even strong to severe thunderstorms. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
All right, I want to yell at some people, but after that, Timmy was just telling me how he went to the dermatologist today and had things scraped and lanced and...
It had been far too long. Another PSA, you always say for men's health, you got to make sure that you go and see your physician once a year. And you should also be going to the dermatologist if you're a moly person.
Oh, and you are
once
moly.
a year.
So if I had to hear it, all of you have to hear it too. So, but first, let me yell at something. I can't. Stupid people just get in my brain.
No kidding.
And they bother me.
Is that new?
No. But sometimes I take enough medication.
You can handle it most days.
I can let it go. But stuff like this, it's people who should know better. Not now, but when the United States relationship began to cool down with Cuba, when Castro was gone, and for a hot second, we could travel to Cuba freely, and it was one of those things where it's like, oh, hey, look, Cuba. There were some pieces that were written around Major League Baseball.
I love that you're traveling to check out Cuba.
There were some pieces written by people who should know better, talking about how we should put a Major League Baseball expansion franchise in Havana because those people are just so crazy for baseball, which they are, okay? It's great.
Yes.
I love baseball, too.
They're nuts about it in the Dominican, obviously.
And perhaps when we figure out the, starvation and fuel shortages and all of that, we can have a conversation many, many, many years from now. I bring that up because I'm reading another piece by someone who should know better this weekend because the World Baseball Classic is going on. And you know who else loves baseball? The Dominicans. The people in the Dominican Republic, they love baseball. So why wouldn't we put an expansion team in the Dominican? I'll tell you why.
Or in Japan.
Would you like? Well, okay. Well, there's a geography issue with Japan.
No.
But let's stick with the Dominican for a second because Japan would actually make more sense. You want to know why? What do you think the average yearly salary is in the Dominican Republic? The equivalent of $7,000.
It's insane.
Okay?
Yeah, poverty
I understand that people
problem.
love baseball, but there's so much more than just loving baseball when it comes to putting a Major League Baseball franchise in a country or a city. That's irresponsible to suggest. They are a long way away from something like that. Why are we having conversations like this? It's stupid. It wastes time.
It doesn't solve the rest of a country's problems. That's what you're saying.
It solves nothing.
It sounds fun, and you're probably going to say, oh, well, we're going to...
They like baseball there.
We're going to invigorate the economy down there. We're going to stimulate their economy by bringing a Major League Baseball team down there. You're going to get a lot more tourism dollars there. It's going to be an influx, and what just happened in our studio? I swear, like there was a light that just broke right mid speech there. They put these filters, these filters on
over the lights, which two of them have now fallen off completely. We're one day into this experiment, and two of them have fallen off completely. I'm waiting for one to burst into flames.
The fact that happened. So anyway, to sum it up, I don't disagree with you. That is dumb. There's obviously going to be room for expansion. The NFL is looking at doing this, but they, of course, are looking at places where the infrastructure is there. Stadiums are going to be awesome. There's going to be money to put those things up. They're going to be able to sell ticket packages. They're going to be able to sell, suites and everything, and they can support that, the cities and the countries that they're looking after. Now, on that light subject, that brought me to a story that I had when I was a student at KU. So they have this... I'm sure Ohio State has many buildings like it that are more for the halls that have, 2,000 to 3,000 seats, where they're your freshman, sophomore hours. A lot of people are taking those classes, and you're packing the students in, and it's the big board at the front of the room.
I never had that experience.
Yeah, so this particular this is a straight up auditorium. This is probably 2,500 seats in the room that I'm in. And
how do you learn anything like that?
Either pay attention or you don't. It's like I say with athletes, and if they want to take advantage of their scholarship, I mean, I'd say it's a pretty good opportunity for you if you want to go to class and actually learn something. I can't force you to do it, but it's here for you. I always never understood that. All my friends that were skipping classes left and right, I'm like, you're paying for this. Either mom and dad or you are paying to be here.
It's probably mom and dad.
And you just don't want to go. It's like, what's the point of we doing? So the class is actually called Earthquakes and Natural Disasters.
Okay.
I was intrigued by it because we learned about all of those, earthquakes, the, it's Pompeii way back in the day, all the disasters since the beginning of time.
I wasn't expecting a Pompeii reference, but I'm glad
Galveston,
we got it.
Texas.
Galveston, they had a hurricane mess you up.
So I'm in the back. I'm kind of sitting halfway up, so pretty far away from the action, but I've got some height, and I'd say from the top ceiling down to the floor below where the teacher is, we're talking a good 70, 80 feet, like a big cavernous building or room, auditorium, with the heavy, expensive lighting that lights the whole thing. And I will not lie, my attention span was probably waning on this particular day, and I maybe have my fist on my cheek, holding my head up to try to keep looking forward, resting a little bit.
Catching some Z's.
I'm not sleeping,
Not
but
yet.
I am in a rest type of mode.
You're Aaron Glenn.
I'm not.
You're nodding.
I'm Aaron Glenn. I could use some Earth, Wind, and Fire to wake me up, to bring me back in. So as he's giving his lecture, I noticed something start to happen as I'm kind of in and out of this state. And what is happening is a 50 to 75 pound light fixture just drops. It's coming into my peripheral from above, and it's just dropping. And I'm I'm seeing this. My brain's catching up with it. And somehow, all of the seating that's down below, and then just two little rows that are about 4 feet wide, where you file into the seating. That's it. Like two little flanking each side, like left seating, middle seating, right seating. And this light falls from the top and explodes right onto the ground.
Where nobody is.
Where nobody is. Somebody would have been dead if that thing fell on someone's head. Instead, it fell in the little walkway right next to someone who did have blood on his right arm.
Oh, no.
Because it exploded and he got hit with some glass.
Shrapnel.
He was fine. He went to the student health services and everything was okay.
Why are you bringing this up?
Well, because we just had a light fixture fall in our studio.
Well, that wasn't quite the same thing.
No, it wasn't, but it gave me a scary flashback.
PTSD?
A little P came out seeing something fall in the studio. Have you seen that one viral clip as well of a news anchor at the desk and the light falls on her head and just takes her out?
No.
This one's old, too. I think before AI took
let's
over
do
the
that
world.
at Channel 10.
So it
I'll
had
tell
to
you
be
what,
new.
If
that was Yolanda,
they're
oh my
always
God.
doing like these, hey, stay tuned for news tonight, big story, blah, 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 and it's something you don't care about. But if the little tease during primetime programming was,
a light falls on
TV
Yolanda's
News
head.
at 11. No, you just say there's a 30% chance that a light falls on someone. Maybe it's during weather. Maybe it's Yolanda. Maybe it's one of the stage managers during the break.
So
you're not tuning in for that?
You're saying increase the chances for disaster.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And
the news
ratings
anchors
will go up.
Are doing the news knowing they don't know what's coming.
Shouldn't we be held to the same standards? What could we do with the studio here to sort of spice things up? Could Teddy hit golf balls
at our faces?
Yeah,
or crotches.
Either way.
I got something. How about they install some lights in here that blind us when we look at them? Oh, wait, they've done that already.
It's all been done.
Or bare naked ladies.
Thank you.
Crank up the heat so much in here that we want to die. Oh, wait, they've done that too.
I think there was a Final Destination movie where that happened, where the heat got so high that the person just burst into flames. Their skin caught on fire. I think it was the tanning bed got locked. That's what it was. And then it just got shorted out electrically, and then it just burned the sucker alive.
All right, you went to the dermatologist today.
Oh,
and I'm bringing this up because I had to hear about it, and I had to have the weird, icky shivers. So now you have to hear about it. Tell people what you had done today.
What, do you want me to say it right now, or should I?
Well, this is a tease. People are going to come back for this.
I didn't want it to be.
No, it's not a tease.
I really didn't want it to be a tease.
You had
because
stuff
it's disgusting.
cut off of you. You had some barnacles shaved.
So we talked about Nicole Sheeran from 10 TV.
If you two got together and had a kid, it would just be one big giant pus melanoma.
I think her wound was on the back of her shoulder or something, and she had to have a friend come over to change the bandages on it. So as I sit here today, this had been 5 years since I made my last trip to the dermatologist. So got to make sure that I'm going at least for just a body scan. And the body scan doesn't have to take a long time. They've got their specialized tool. It's actually this really cool thing. It's almost like a monoglass, and it's got a high-powered light on it so she can put her eye right in there and she can see everything, every little bump or mole. and then they'll take photos of it with the iPad if they have to analyze it. So they lanced 3 of the suckers off of it. And I loved the way that she spoke. She said that I'm taking this. Like that was her term for we're going to get something off you.
I'm taking
She would say that one's mine and this one's mine. And I'm taking that one.
Put it in a jar and bring it
because
home.
they do. They have to send it to the pathologist.
Add it to her collection.
she could be putting
this
it on her mantle.
This is my famous radio celebrity melanoma jar.
So this is the one that got me the most was I had a bump in between, like on my chest plate, right where Akshay Bhatia would anchor. So that was the putting joke. So I've had one when I was a teenager that was almost starting to turn into a third nipple. And I was very self-conscious on that one. So that one got lanced off. And it almost looked like I had a hole in my chest as that one was healing.
Man, I got to tell you.
This one was a little bit smaller, but it was still, the bump was starting to bother me. So she lanced that one off and I got the Band-Aid there. And they're going to start looking at the eyebrow bump that you love so much.
That's not called a bump. That's called a mole.
It's a mole, but it's not. There's no concern about what it could lead to. She didn't think anything of it.
What if it keeps growing?
Well, then,
and it ultimately just covers your eye.
Well, it's not going to grow that much.
Yeah, you're going to be like one of those people in Total Recall.
Well, I said that there's a person at work that makes fun of it so much that I want to get it taken care of.
Stop it. You should want to get it, not because of me. You should want to get it taken care of because it's disgusting and hideous.
Well, I would like
Makes people run in fear.
I did say that if I could come away with some kind of Jayson Momoa type of eyebrow scar, even though his was cool and he got sliced with glass in a bar fight.
Well, you could make up your own story. As a matter of fact,
I just have pre-cancer.
Let's make up a story for where Timmy got his eye scar. Coming up next.
That's not good.
And pizza time. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got some holdup due to a disabled vehicle that's in the left lane on eastbound 161 before Little Turtle Way. It moved low from 270. And there's a couple-minute holdup on southbound 315 between Lane Avenue and 5th Avenue. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21+. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about 10 grand in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
Want to start testosterone therapy? Don't settle for one-size-fits-all doses from your doctor or pay hundreds out of pocket at a TRT franchise. At Low T Center, you can get insurance-covered TRT customized to your body for maximum effectiveness and safety. Low T Center continues to lead the industry in TRT. And this month, enjoy a free men's T test and discounted peptides while supplies last. Head to lowtcenter.com and sign up for your free test today. That's lowtcenter.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinderer Motor Company. All right, so you were talking about going to the dermatologist, getting something.
Yeah, I'm a moly guy.
Lanced.
I am.
You have a mole on your right eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's prominent.
Stop. It's not that prominent.
It
The
looks
eyebrow
like
hair.
You grew up next
masks
to
it.
power lines.
Well, I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area. There was sort of like an electrical station, substation there.
No, you didn't. Here's my problem with you. I have many.
Oh, would you stop?
No, I'm going to tell you a problem.
Just
and
give me a break?
I've talked to you about this.
Oh, God.
Because I think eventually you're going to get killed. Listen, looky.
I might kill someone.
Looky here.
It might be you.
Your wife got you that very nice jacket for Christmas. You know what jacket I'm talking about.
You talking about the Top Gun?
Yeah. It's like
my Ted Carter jacket?
Ted Carter, yeah. I'm in the Air Force jacket.
Yeah.
And you look good in it.
Okay.
But you also look like a big, giant poser.
Sure.
Okay?
Almost like someone that pretended to be a skater for a couple of years.
No, that's different.
That was the style.
Because skaters aren't going out there and risking their lives for the freedom of America. All right? How many times have you been out with that jacket on and somebody asked if you served? Couple times, right?
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah. And then your response is what?
No, big fan.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan. There are some bars where if you went in wearing a jacket like that and you were in fact not a veteran or active duty, they would beat
get
the
your ass
crap
kicked.
out of you. They'd beat the crap out of you. And I'm scared of you
accidentally going into one of those places.
Places.
I don't go into any bars really at all at this stage.
I understand, but it could get rowdy. Maybe you go to the bar at Applebee's and
Applebee's is the Navy bar. Red Robin, that's the Air Force bar. That's a rivalry. If Air Force goes into that Applebee's, they want to try that cheese goo dipped burger. Oh, it's a scene.
But if you insist on wearing that jacket, and again, it's a very good looking jacket, but you're almost pretending to be someone that you're not. But if you get the mole lanced and you get a nice, real good, deep scar on your eyebrow, maybe even choose to wear a patch. Well, then.
If I did have to wear some kind of bandage just above the eye after that's done, I think I would sub that out and go full on pirate eye patch.
Well,
just for the sake of it.
I was doing a combat mission.
Mm-hmm.
And
my cockpit,
those Kuwaitis had some friendly fire at us. I had to eject out of the plane. Thankfully,
the glass
I made
from
it.
my cockpit, scratched my face up a little bit.
That cock glass.
This is bad. We shouldn't be talking about this. That's not. It's just, and you have to make it weird.
I'm not making it weird.
It's just a jacket.
No, it's not just a jacket. It's a symbol.
Why do they sell those jackets?
To dickwads.
They don't want people that are fans of avionics and fighter jets.
I'm just saying.
I can appreciate the work that those men and women do. I wanted to be a pilot when I was a kid.
I know you did.
And then the road stopped.
You're kind of like one of those losers that gets the Crown Vic from the police auction.
No, I'm not.
And then, still keeps all the little, maybe I'm a cop, maybe I'm not.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Slow down on the highway.
Speaking of, we have a real go to jail that lives somewhere in our section of town. Somebody that is that guy that went and got a Crown Vic from a police auction. People have done that before, but yet they didn't disconnect all of the sirens and the lights, which is illegal.
It should be a felony.
It should be. And he has beeped and booped people in the neighborhood while he's driving around.
You got to get beaten with a club.
Oh, my God. He needs to be arrested and thrown in jail for life.
But that's scary, though, man. You got to think. That's what serial killers would do.
Right. You don't want to mess with the guy that's willing to do that.
Well, because people, they're rightfully so. They see somebody behind them beeping and booping.
Oh,
them.
yeah. You're not.
They pull over.
You get out of the way.
They pull over.
Right.
And they don't know any better.
And then you just speed on by and you're like, oh, okay.
Young feminina.
It ain't a feminina.
What did I do opposite? No, they're pulling over the young feminina.
Oh, you're saying that they're going to...
I'm going to give you a ticket unless you...
God.
You think someone like that has good intentions, Timmy? They don't have good intentions. They're sick.
I don't think...
They're sick in the head.
I just think he wants to get where he's going faster.
I don't think so. I think that's
not
something you can do.
It's a gateway?
Yeah.
Is what it is?
All of a sudden...
This is the marijuana to coke? is what that is?
Oh, wow. I can scare people into getting out of the way. How about I scare a woman into...
Why just run red lights when I can stop anyone I want to and take them out into a field?
And kill them. Right. Starts easy enough.
And then all of a sudden, you're done.
It always ends, ends in a field and you're gnawing on their femur.
Why don't I take your liver and put it in my freezer?
All right. PizzaMadness.pizza. The voting is active now for the Sweet 16. PizzaMadness.pizza. Here are the matchups. The number 1 seed, Tommy's, up against the 4 seed, Pizza House in the sausage region. Hound Dogs, the 2 seed in the sausage, going up against Timmy's favorite, Flyers, the 3 seed.
What a matchup that is.
Pineapple region, Granddad's, the 8th seed, going up against Iacano's, the 4 seed. Adriatico's, the 3... Don't stop that. Adriatico's, the 3 seed, up against Benny's, the 7 seed. So no top seeds remaining in Pineapple. Eggplant region, JT's, the 1 seed, up against Rubino's, the Bexley Legend, 5 seed. Torita's, the 2 seed, up against the Pizza Nerds,
Nice
3
run.
seed.
Nice run for the Nerds.
And in the pepperoni region, Sexton's, the 1 seed, up against My Guy George's and Shawnee Hills, the 5 seed. And Emilio's, the 2 seed, up against Dante's, the 3 seed. That is your Sweet 16. Vote now, because on Wednesday, the voting closes, and we determine who moves on to the Elite 8.
So the sausage region and the pepperoni region are the most chalky of the 4 to go back over. The pepperoni, you got a 1, 2, 3, and a 5. That's Sexton's, Emilio's, Dante's, and George's. And sausage, you have a 1, 2, 3, and 5. That's Tommy's, Hound Dogs, Flyers, and Classics. So pretty good stuff there. And then we've got our, the other regions that you mentioned have some upsets. You got a 7 seed and 8 seed there. No double-digit seed remaining. Does that make you sad?
No.
Are you good with that?
I mean, it is
no
what
underdog
it is, Timmy.
Moving on through.
Well, we have an 8 seed still.
Yeah,
banging,
no, we got
right?
got an 8 and a 7. Yeah. 8 and a 7 in the not the eggplant region, the pineapple region.
I was
there.
a little pissed off at our guy Ryan Baker today.
What did Baker do?
Ryan Baker is one of Bishop's friends. Listen 9 to noon, right here on the Fan. Baker told me that he had Sextons for the first time this weekend. Number 1 seed Sextons.
Oh.
And I said, how'd you like it? He said, it's fine.
Ridiculous.
I said, fine.
There's some people out there that don't appreciate that burn on the crust, the style that they do it. Sometimes if it gets just a tiny bit
in fairness
overdone,
to him,
it can be a little bit more black.
He caught a bad pie.
Yeah, that's always a possibility.
Or perhaps he needs a taste budectomy. That could be it as well.
Both are possibilities.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's got moles on his taste buds.
Maybe I'm going to develop those. Moles everywhere else.
What do they call that? A little oral thrush?
Well, I mean, those aren't... Yeah, that's a thing.
Thrush.
Yeah, thrush.
What is that?
You need to get a tongue scraper to try to combat that. Yeah. That should be something that people throw into their repertoire for oral hygiene, though.
I scrape with my toothbrush. I have the electric toothbrush. I go back there.
You can get just a simple little metal sucker, and you just scrape the tongue, and it helps clean it off a little bit. If you're a coffee drinker, it's a good thing to do.
You got a gaggy?
A gaggy?
Well, when you do that, you go almost...
On purpose?
Well, no, not on purpose.
Like when you're brushing your tongue,
going really
you
back
stick
there.
The I almost stick my toothbrush back there, and if I don't gag, I don't think I did the job well enough.
That's right.
Is that how you do it?
You almost have to scrape the hangy ball.
And the trick is to gag yourself.
How you doing, Teddy?
But don't even make the noise or the response.
I love to gag myself.
Well, Teddy wears a rubber ball into work.
Foodgasm coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident that's causing some delay on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt at Cleveland Avenue, and avoid Frank Road between Hardy Parkway and Brown Road. That's closed due to some gas line repair work. This report is sponsored by Coda. Riding Coda is easier than ever. Now that you can pay with just a hop on Coda. And with a tap of your smartphone, smartwatch, or card, you're ready to ride. Learn more and move your way at coda.com/tap. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/freeforever to learn more.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the place to be for all the basketball action. Watch every game at once on 2 video walls spanning 50 feet, plus over 30 TVs. Come show off your jump shot in our King of the Court drawings and take home memorabilia from a Cleveland basketball legend. We've also got unbeatable game day food and drinks all season long. Guarantee your spot. Reserve a table with up to $300 in dining credits at HollywoodColumbus.com. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like chew this gum and it grows new teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Right now, save big on USDA Choice Bone and Ribeye Steaks. They're only $9.99 a pound in the value pack with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Got this. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, one thing our Pella Columbus team is really serious about is to not be salesy or pushy. We're just here to listen and hopefully make your dream a reality.
Oh, I had a dream last night where I went back in time to a dinosaur's birthday party and had to fight a triceratops for the last cupcake.
I meant more like home makeover type of dreams.
Oh, okay. I just got the dinosaur thing.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Timmy desperately needs you to listen to this show so he can pay for his stupid dog's 10th ACL surgery. This is Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. Foodgasm coming up in mere moments. Jason's beef with our guy Jayson Stark at 5:30. Did you see that, because we got the
World Baseball Classic
stuff in the Middle East going on?
Oh.
No, not World Baseball Classic at all.
I thought you were going for the WBC.
No,
when
not
you mentioned
that.
baseball.
We got the, all that stuff going on.
I heard about that.
So
it's
they
not
were supposed to do
not good.
The flag football tournament.
Oh yeah, in Riyadh,
in Saudi Arabia. But because of all that, they've moved that to L.A. So,
yay.
Well, at least they don't go to Saudi Arabia to tear their ACLs. They can do it here in America.
You weren't going to go there when all this started happening. I think that was a given.
What was that? What's happening?
That.
You like my Donald Duck, too?
It's pretty good.
No, it's terrible.
Can you say anything?
No.
What was that?
I don't know. I choked on something. Choked on some phlegm.
What were you?
I was going to say, how are you, Timmy, is what I said.
The spit was just... No, it's terrible.
Man and Timmy present
Foodgasm. Sponsored by GoGermain.com. Shop 30 brands and over 4,000 vehicles only at GoGermain.com.
Did you see the picture that's floating around the internet of the ice cream sandwiches that they're selling at the Tokyo Dome?
Did I
Speaking
see
of World
it?
Baseball Classic.
Of course I saw it.
Oh, man.
And I took my pants off.
What do you gather that vessel is? What do you think that coating is? Because it almost looks like a soft type of golden dough, like a golden Oreo that's made out of some kind of soft bake material. It's described as an ice cream sandwich, but to me it looks like it could be a little bit of a cookie type substance.
They use a lot of sweet doughs in Japan, sweet bean paste and stuff like that. Timmy, I'm glad you brought up ice cream.
This sandwich, it actually says Tokyo Dome on it on the outside, and it is just stuffed with delicious looking golden vanilla ice cream, and they say it goes for around $2.50 if you were to translate the currency there. That is incredible.
I got a hot take for you.
Yeah?
All right. I am an international traveler. I've been around. I've been to Paris.
Ooh.
Been to the UK.
And?
Been to Italy.
Where else?
Tried delicacy. Well, I mean, stateside.
So don't you say stateside.
I've been places.
Like you're in the military.
What's the matter?
That's a military term. You can't say that. If I can't wear my jacket, you are not allowed to say stateside.
Look, I've been overseas. I've had my boots on the ground.
Shut up.
Overseas.
All right. When I got back here at 0600, I was stateside, ready to rock and roll.
But I made a bold statement this weekend, a statement that my daughter agreed with me with. We were just in Italy. We had gelato every freaking day.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the best gelato places. We got the guides taking us to gelato. We're having gelato, and it's delicious. If you're at a gelato place, too, you're going to get confused. You go, oh, maybe I should get a chocolate. And no, don't do that. Get a fruit, like a lemon or a passion fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, they do the fruit so good. However, had the gelato, had all of it. I come back. I had myself a little soft serve Wits frozen custard.
Okay, yeah.
And they had the cookie dough pieces in there.
Oh, my God.
And I'm eating it, and I'm saying to myself...
Get your little dirty worm at Wits. It's a great little sundae.
Maybe I'm just a stupid American, but this is better. I contend.
You contend.
That a soft serve custard from the Wits...
yeah.
...beats anything that you're going to get at any gelateria in Italy. I'm telling you, you put both in front of me right now. Which one would I rather have? I'd rather have the Wits. That's how good it is.
I think this is just, you travel to different places. They've got their styles on things.
It's good. I love it.
The fact that we would have some gelato hot takes like that brewing is because it's the forbidden fruit. It's that which you cannot have all the time. It's not at every corner store. So when something like, a Whole Foods comes around and we're going to have a gelato bar in here, then everybody is going to whip out their iPads and tell their friends about it and go and try it. But
I am all about international travel and trying things because there are things that we don't have or that they do better and you can replicate it. But when it comes to us doing ice cream,
let's be honest too,
we do it pretty well.
Let's be honest about custard. I think it's a mood thing because it's smooth and it's soft and it still can have a thickness to it, but it's ivory silky smooth at the same time. But when you also then flip it to like a handle style, a grater style, you're talking that home style slow churned ice cream, that is also fantastic.
Of course it is.
I'll hit you with a brand because I don't know how many stores stock this, but if you go to the little farmer's market that is west of all the crap in Hilliard, it's called Coal Wines. Maybe some of you guys have taken the families there because they do all the seasonal stuff with the pumpkin patch.
You live in Hilliard?
Yeah, they have.
I didn't know.
West Side.
I didn't know you lived in Hilliard.
So
I don't think he's ever mentioned that before.
It's a full.
He actually doesn't live like in proper Hilliard, I've heard.
I live in Norwich.
So.
Yeah, not Hilliard proper. That's a good call out of you, Teddy. So with the tax brackets, they tried to force us out.
Yeah.
They tried to force my family out. We've been dealing with it ever since.
Ran my family out of Bayside, sir.
Ran us right out of here. They don't want us. Well, fine. Well, you go to that market, and it's open. It's got the deli in there, and they stock Perry's ice cream, which I contend.
You contend?
For the money, it is as good as it gets. They actually have the deal with the Blue Jackets, so they have the Fifth Line Crunch.
I don't think I've had the Perry's ice cream.
The Fifth Line Crunch is a delicious, it's got caramel, it's got pretzel bits.
Oh, you know what I think about the pretzels.
Oh, my God. It's salted.
Love that.
And they have a bunch of good flavors, and it's just good stuff. Really good ice cream. And you can get a whole pint there for under $8, which is tough to beat when you go to ice cream parlors around town.
There is a media trend that we absolutely have to stop. And I'll tell you what it is coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit a couple-minute delay on westbound 670 going from Leonard Avenue to Neal Avenue. We also have a couple-minute holdup on southbound 71 on the north side from 670 to East Broad Street. This report is sponsored by Ohio 811. Call before you dig. Contact Ohio 811 at least 48 hours before you dig. It's easy to do, and it's the law. Centerpoint Energy, Columbia Gas, Duke Energy, and Enbridge Gas want you to dig safely. Contact Ohio 811 every time you dig. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey folks, it's Berm here from 97.1 The Fans, Austin and Berm Show. Last week I was on the road visiting a recruit and I saw one of my old fast food favorites on the side of the road and was hungry for lunch, and I thought to myself, this place used to just call my name. And I thought, hey, why not stop in and have some? I'm on maintenance right now with Awaken 180 and I'm allowed to eat it. So I pulled in, I ordered the usual, I sat there and unwrapped it in the restaurant and I was so excited. And then halfway through it, I thought, why am I eating this? And it wasn't even in a guilty way. It was more confusion because it didn't taste like I remembered. It didn't hit like it used to. I wasn't craving it anymore, and I really wasn't excited about it. And I just kind of stopped wanting it, and that's when it clicked. Awaken 180 didn't just help me drop 35 pounds. It changed how I look at food. I'm 3 weeks into maintenance, and I haven't put a pound of that 35 back on. And I finally understand what works for me. It's not about I can't. It's about not wanting it the same way anymore. I'm not craving the bad. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment
on any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $160 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $160 more.
See store for details.
Coffee, iced cap, refreshers. Tim Hortons has all your favorite beverages. And now you can get your favorite bite for less. When you buy any size beverage, add a baked daily donut for $1, a tasty bagel for $2, or a freshly cracked hot breakfast sandwich for just $3. So next time you order your favorite Tim's beverage, Add something that satisfies your cravings and your wallet. The $1, $2, $3 menu. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer in restaurant. Tax extra exclusions and terms apply.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
When we designed our Columbus Blue Jacket ticket plans, we designed them for fans like you. For fans who want to choose their games and their seats, and fans who need flexibility when their plans change. Columbus Blue Jacket season ticket plans. Get your tickets now at bluejackets.com.
Recalculating route. Estimated arrival time. Never.
For people with nasal congestion, snoring, or sleep apnea, finding a solution feels like a never-ending road trip.
First stop, my primary doctor. Then the pharmacy. Then a sleep specialist. Then an ENT.
What if there was just one destination for all your problems?
Welcome to Advent, your one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care in one location. Over 95% of patients with severe nasal breathing issues report improvement. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
You have arrived at Clear Breathing.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Shopping with your parents can be embarrassing.
Why would they sell jeans with holes in them? I'm going to speak to the manager.
Mom!
That hoodie is giving. You should get it. YOLO.
Thanks to the Chase mobile app, your kid can shop independently while you keep an eye on their spending. So you can go from...
We can be twinsies.
...to...
How was shopping? Saw you stayed on budget.
Thanks, Mom. Freedom for kids, control for parents. That's family banking from Chase.
Account subject to approval. Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank N.A. member FDIC.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. I'm Jacob Reimer. News from Ohio State this morning. Ted Carter has resigned as president. This due to an inappropriate relationship. A transition plan will be released later this week. The Columbus Blue Jackets are currently underway at Nationwide Arena hosting the Los Angeles Kings. The Jackets trail the Kings 2-1 after the first period. Connor Garland is responsible for the CBJ's lone goal on the scoreboard. The legal tampering window has opened in the NFL. Earlier today, Tua Tagovailoa was released by the Miami Dolphins. Now he has signed a one-year deal with the Atlanta Falcons. The Bengals also made a move signing safety Brian Cook to a 3-year deal worth $42.5 million. This update sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. We all love the word free, medication free, side effect free, and free support for life. Visit awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
These two morons keep the studio so cold that Timmy's nipples can cut glass. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
These guys are cool, but not that cool.
Rhyme Time was just talking about Tua. So released by the Dolphins today, signed a one-year deal with the Falcons, but the Dolphins releasing Tua today is going to cost them $99 million in dead cap money.
Holy smokes.
That is the largest dead cap hit
ever
in NFL history. Yeah, $99 million.
Wow. So they get rid of their coach. They get rid of their quarterback, Tyreek Hill. What's Tyreek Hill's situation? He's not there anymore, right? I think maybe now that the coach and Tua is gone, he's strangling someone.
I don't know.
No, I don't really want him on my team. I just didn't know what
He's
his
fast.
status was. Oh, yeah, he's a fast guy, right?
Drop kicks pregnant women whenever he feels like it, but he's fast.
A great guy off the field, so bring him in. That's crazy, $100 million.
The Dolphins didn't release Tyreek Hill.
They didn't.
About a month ago. Yes.
Oh, they did release him.
I think he is,
on February 16th, they released him.
and he's nowhere else yet, right?
So he's a free agent still, yeah.
He'll probably sign somewhere, though.
Yeah, but I think that's telling that he hasn't had any movement yet as we've fired things up.
Buckeye women's hockey earns the number 1 overall seed in their tournament. Congratulations to them.
They're fantastic. Ohio State women's hockey, I've been saying it over and over and over, how good they are. I mean, I understand like the nature of their sport. There's not as many universities that compete in it, but the ones that do, you're still talking about a group of like 60 to 80 to 100 college teams that are out there.
Man, that's a pretty wide net you just threw out there.
Yeah?
60, 80, 100.
Well, you don't know.
3,000.
What are you talking about? You have no idea.
I know, but I didn't even try. I didn't even bring up a number.
Well, I'm just, throwing numbers out there.
So you're saying
seeing what will stick.
Anywhere between 60
and 100.
And 100 schools play competitive women's hockey.
Possibly.
There's about 45, I believe.
45.
So somewhere
there you go,
in
Teddy.
So
is that
Timmy's wrong on all of it.
That's what I'm reading.
Is
here.
that what the internet says?
Yes, that's what the internet say.
Brimful of Asha.
Brimful of Asha on a 45. Can I talk about something that aggravates the hell out of me?
No.
All right, well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Clickbait. Every single day, I'm reading a headline, and I'm stupid. I click on it. I give them exactly what they want. So the fault is with me. So-and-so looks unrecognizable. Fill in the blank celebrity.
You do this on like Yahoo, don't you?
Unrecognizable.
Yeah, that's all that website is. Look at Heidi Klum and her daughter. And it's just
unrecognizable. But I click on the story 9 times out of 10. They're unrecognizable for a reason. First of all, they're not unrecognizable. Like today, I clicked on the story. Mr. T, unrecognizable. Now, to me, Mr. T being unrecognizable is if he would have turned into a 32-year-old white woman. That would be unrecognizable. Instead, what I saw was a 73-year-old man who, yes, doesn't look like Clubber Lang because he's 73. But the second I saw the photo, I said, oh, that
seems about right.
That's old man Mr. T. Wouldn't it be creepier if Mr. T at 73 showed up to Jesse Jackson's funeral looking like 26-year-old Mr. T? We'd all be running for the hills. We wouldn't be saying, oh, you look great for your age. You'd be like, oh, my God, 666, sign of the devil. And you'd run away. We're not supposed to look that way. He's 73 years old.
I don't understand because I'm looking at the photo of it. What's supposed to be shocking about it?
He looks good for 73.
It looks like old Mr. T.
That's right.
I don't understand.
Oh, my God. Now, Michael Jackson, unrecognizable. Yes, he turned into a white woman.
Sammy Sosa. Holy S, have you seen Sammy Sosa in this pink suit? He's white and wearing a pink suit. He looks like a stick of cotton candy. No, but when he did look like that.
I thought he was black again now.
Yes, no, but that would have been the clickbait that is warranted, right?
Yes, you're right.
Because Sammy kind of fell out of the public eye for a little bit, and you're like, oh, my God, he's a white dude now.
Let's just acknowledge, people, that these people age. That's normal.
No, T looks good. He does good.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas doesn't look the same. You mean he's not 10? Yeah, of course. I remember him on Tiger Beat.
Wait a minute. What, you remember, you obviously watched all the Mighty Ducks movies? I don't know the actor's name.
I watched all. Oh, Goldberg?
Goldberg.
Where he turned into a meth bum?
Look at Goldberg. He made some bad life choices. He turned into a bum. A lot different.
But I think he turned himself around. I think he's doing okay for himself, and he's counseling other people.
Well, somewhere in between there, that would have been one of those, oh, my God, look at the negative transformation
what amazes me, though? Despite all the evidence that we have throughout the years, parents are still running to Hollywood to get their kids on things, to make their kids stars. Like 9 out of 10 of them turn out to be dead or whacked out of their mind, but parents just keep lining up. It's almost like taking a flyer on a bad quarterback in the NFL. Yeah, they've been bad everywhere, but once I get my hands on them, I know what I'm doing.
You got to be committed to the Hollywood life.
Yeah, Corey Feldman's out of his mind. But once I get my hands on my daughter, she's going to be fine.
Corey Feldman's okay now, though. I mean, have you seen his music? Have you listened?
He's
a hell of a musician.
He's out of his mind.
I love how he gets up.
Corey Feldman has been diagnosed with... That's the official term.
His syndrome is flappy lips. Have you seen any of his musical performances?
Yes,
they will bring this. I don't know who is paying to bring this band out there, but it's got to be as a joke. He'll get up there and he'll do a guitar solo. He doesn't know how to play the guitar. He just grabs the frets and just goes.
He's just feeling it. How dare you say that's not music? Just another thing that fell off. Will you tell Fish that the rubber bands that they have...
Fish, the rubber bands and paper filters has not really worked.
They're melting and falling off.
That's the third one we've had.
We're going to start a fire in here. They put we have this harsh lighting that they bought at Menards.
So we got papier-mâché to put over the lamp lighting.
Some sort of paper to put over, which they've attached with rubber bands, but these lights are hot. So it's melting the rubber bands.
They've all snapped off.
What's the matter with you, Ted? What are you saying over there?
Rubber bands.
Oh, I forgot. I don't say that the right way.
Say it again.
Rubber bands.
I think you did say it okay, actually. But
Boy, you're really stupid, aren't you?
Rubber bands. What's wrong with that?
A rubber band.
Rubber band.
A rubber band.
Rubber band.
Rubber. You're saying rubber.
Rubber band.
Rubber band.
It sounds the same to me. Rubber band.
That's how it works. It sounds fine to you. Like it always sounds fine to me. Like Colorado.
You moron.
Like challah bread.
Oh, man, give me some challah bread.
I'm going to have that pho, and I'm going to have that challah bread.
The pho?
Pho. Give me that PHO soup.
Shit.
Shoot.
All right, what else did I have for you? Oh, your guy, Stephen Pearl.
Oh, yeah. He's like,
first year.
Put us in the tournament.
First year at Auburn.
Because we're 16 and 15.
Right,
that's
they finished
why.
16 and 15.
Toughest conference in the country.
He says they should be in the tournament. He says, we've put ourselves in, obviously, a difficult situation, but also a great situation. We play in the best league in college basketball. It's the deepest league in college basketball. We have 5 of some of the best wins in the country. We have the best win in college basketball at Florida. When you look at our quality wins and you look at other teams in the bubble, I don't think those teams get those wins. I just don't.
They're 2-8 in their last 10 games. That's Auburn's run right there. Mm-hmm. And you know what? When you take in their complete body as a whole, bracketology, if you look at the Leonard dog, he's got him as the last team in the field play-in game in Dayton.
At 16 and 15.
Squeaking in.
He says, I think our resume stands up against anybody's. Well, I don't.
I think you're 7-11 in league play and barely 500. Get the hell away from my NCAA tournament. You suck. Stay out. You Nepo hire.
Remember, but his dad says Miami Redhawks got to win their tournament.
Oh, he came off of that now.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Because everybody's crapping on him?
He also didn't even remember Caitlin Clark's name. Oh, Caitlin Smith and Lisa Blunder. What the hell are you talking about?
Hey, LeGarrette Blunt over there doing some good coaching.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Brucey.
A college basketball player is obsessed with genitals. Obsessed with genitals.
Genitals.
Put a rubber band on the genital. That's coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to notice traffic is moving a little slow if you're on westbound 670 between 71 and Neal Avenue. And expect a couple-minute hold-up on northbound 71 on that north side from Hudson Street to North Broadway. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Bacon, sausage, egg, cheese, made from scratch biscuits, fresh baked croissants, cinnamon swirl French toast. Hungry? Grab a hot UDF breakfast sandwich made in store for your morning. UDF, mornings made for you.
Hey, Columbus, big news. For a limited time, get Uber One free for a full year so you can save on food and rides. That's a $96 value on us. Just use code Columbus. Get 1 year of $0 delivery fees, 10% off eligible food and grocery orders, and up to 6% Uber One credits on rides. Sign up for this limited time offer today using code Columbus and save big with Uber One. Offer valid through 3/31/26. Savings and $0 delivery fee on eligible orders and rides only. Fees and terms apply. See app for details.
If your garage door were a person, and it'd be the type of person who double parks just because they can, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fix sucky garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
You got this. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Hey, it's Anthony. A lot of guys are looking for testosterone replacement therapy, but they get caught up paying a lot of cash out of pocket at a franchise or one-size-fits-all dosing from their doctor only because they take insurance. Well, at Low T Center, you can get powerful TRT dosed for your body and get it covered by insurance. Low T Center works with most insurance plans, and they customize every dose of TRT for maximum effectiveness and safety. It's TRT that actually works with your body, and they're now offering free testosterone tests and discounted peptides and GLP-1s to make getting your life back as easy as possible. So don't miss this opportunity. If you've been feeling exhausted, maybe you've lost your sex drive, book a free testosterone test at Low T Center. No risks, no commitments, just answers. Don't compromise your health or your savings. LowTCenter.com. Book your free test today. LowTCenter.com.
What does it mean to live here, serve here in the Ohio Army National Guard?
It means I can attend college full-time and not have to take out student loans to pay for my tuition.
It means I can work my civilian job during the week and support my state and nation in times of need.
You too can live here, serve here as a member of the Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service with full-time benefits at nationalguard.com/OH. Sponsored by the Ohio Army National Guard in coordination with the Ohio Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Can't get enough of your favorite fan content? Good news, we're on all the digitals. Follow 971 The Fan on X, Facebook, YouTube, The Talk, and Gram. Your digital home for endless shenanigans. The Fan.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Amazon Business empowers leaders with smart business buying tools, leaving time to focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future at AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll look for dry, clear conditions into Tuesday morning across central Ohio. Overnight lows, upper 50s. On Tuesday, middle 70s, a warm southwesterly wind. In the afternoon, 20% chance of a thunderstorm. Then on Wednesday, it looks like a wet, stormy day from about 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. A couple of rounds of rain, even some strong to severe thunderstorms. The main risks would be strong, damaging winds and heavy rain. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Two men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
All right, Mikey. So we had a situation in some Big Ten basketball where a player who is kind of got the spotlight on him for possibly being dirty. I say he is dirty.
He's
not
dirty.
Not even possibly.
He knows what he's doing.
There's enough examples out there.
He's kicking pee-pees.
He is kicking pee-pees and wee-wees. No, he is not a kicker. No, his last name's not Dicker.
Dicker, the kicker!
But that's exactly what he likes to do. He may as well be. So in this latest case, Elliot Cadeau, guard from Michigan, highly anticipated, highly intense game between the rival schools up there. This is in Ann Arbor, and the only thing that didn't make this more dramatic is that Michigan already wrapped up the Big Ten championship, but they were going for their 29th win of the season. Michigan State, I think, had like a 25-5 record going into this game. Both very good. So Fears is dribbling. He's got the ball. He's out beyond the left wing, and he's just trying to fend off Cadeau, and Cadeau goes in with a little reach in and fouls him. So it's a foul. But as he makes contact, as Fears kind of has his backside to him, he just out of nowhere brings his right, like flexes his right knee, and with the back of his right foot, just kind of, just bam, right to the Johnson area. Just, bah!
It's not the first time this has happened.
Oh, no, this is not the first time this has happened. This has happened multiple times throughout the season. This guy is heading to Grayson Allen land, is where Jeremy Fears is going. I am sick of it. I think a lot of the opposing teams in the Big Ten are sick of it. I'm pretty sure opposing coaches, I know Dusty May is sick of it. These guys had a very contested game the first time around, but Tom Izzo is catching some flack now for the interview that he did about this, where people would like Izzo, the elder statesman of the game that he is, to take a little bit more accountability for Jeremy Fears and how he is doing this to other guys.
What did he say? Like,
he said, nobody's...
I'm doing my job.
He said, nobody's tougher on him than me. Nobody's going to be tougher on him than me. And during the interview on CBS, he said that Fears is under a microscope because of what was said following the last game. He said, I told him I don't even want him breathing wrong. And then after the game, Izzo said, I'm sick of it being one-sided. That's what upset me about the first time. Fears will get his lunch from me. I wonder if some of their guys will get their lunch from what happened in the first game that didn't get public, as he is referring to some of the things that Michigan's players were carrying on and trying to get away with.
That's fine.
Which I'm sure he's not completely wrong about that.
No, I'm not saying that. But your player, multiple times now, has kicked people in the genitalia.
Yeah, in the nuts.
If you really want to teach him a lesson, then at practice, instead of the layup line, it's the kick Fears in the nuts line.
No,
all his teammates get to come over and kick him in the nuts.
This needs to happen in the games. So you kicked Elliot Cadeau in the nuts. That's what the replay review shows. That's what we see. So to make it fun, you almost go schoolhouse style, where instead of a technical free throw, Elliot Cadeau gets a technical nut throw. So Fears has to stand at the baseline. Cadeau stands at the free throw line, and Fears has to put his hands up and interlock them behind his head, keeping his groin section completely open and free, and Cadeau gets to two-hand chest pass as hard as he can and try to hit the target area.
I like that. Let me ask you a question.
And I guess if you want to try to tuck, you can tuck, but You know, be a man and stand there and take it.
When women get sex changes,
oh my God,
and they become men,
yeah,
you know, there's a cosmetic.
Where do they get the penises from?
Situation. No, that seems easy enough. I mean, you're just sort of grafting material
You just
together.
make it?
I assume you make it, but are they getting
What do
balls?
you make it out of?
Now, I don't know. But are you getting balls as well? Do they cosmetically give you balls? And are they working balls in the fact that you can feel? Because that would be a hell of a thing. If someone who was previously a woman could actually feel
a kick to the
what
nuts.
a kick to the nuts would
And
feel like.
that go up into the pit of your stomach.
Probably not. I assume this has never happened. Maybe someday in the future.
My God, wouldn't that be like the best of everything, though? If you could
The
have
best of everything.
Well, no, because my whole thing has been to like get rid of the balls. Like no one wants these. They're hideous to look at. Why couldn't that all have just been? Why couldn't whatever you believe in, the great Lord above or whoever, have made that internal? So many animals in the kingdom have it that way.
Yeah, they're internal.
They have it that way where a lot of them, the ween doesn't even show until it's go time. Like a full-on Ken doll type of situation. Or like a retractable roof in sports. It's there when you need it, but it's not there all the time.
How much would you pay for that?
To have
Teddy, how
sacking?
much of your paycheck would you pay to have the power of a fully retractable wiener and balls?
I have no idea. I
You
never
give me a percentage because it's different for everybody. It's,
Well,
we all make different money.
Why don't we start by asking, would that interest you? If we could get you an
Would that
endorsement.
interest you? Why wouldn't that interest you?
I don't know if he's like us.
If
Maybe
you could
he's
just
more of a man.
push a button and it just appears?
Maybe he wants him there all the time because it's
wants
part
him
of
there
the
all
How do you know
time.
how it feels inside of you, though?
It doesn't feel at all.
No, you feel nothing.
You feel nothing. It's like
all
a
you
perfect
know is that
day.
it's just not dangling around.
I'll tell you what it feels like. It feels like prancing around in a field in Scotland.
So it's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's a great feeling.
Then I might, I'm trying to think, how much percentage-wise of your paycheck?
Yeah.
A good amount.
Can you imagine how cleaner we'd be?
Cleaner?
Yeah, clean as a whistle. It wouldn't be as much sweating, and
yeah,
it would be great. You could just take a wet one down there, give it a couple once-overs. You're as fresh as the Scottish Highlines in no time.
Highlines?
And
Highlands.
Highlands.
Do you think there's another show in the country today asking the question about a fully retractable ween and balls?
Well, it'd be especially useful if you were playing against Michigan State. I would certainly hit the button or whatever to keep that sucker in. I would never have it out playing sports. Why would you? You get, I guess if you were ski jumping.
The bat wing.
If you were trying to go for a world record in ski jumping, you definitely would have that sucker engaged.
I was watching some of the Paralympics this weekend because that's going on in Milan.
I just saw USA Hockey dust Germany 13-0. The shot advantage was 35-1 when I last looked at the screen. Yeah. Just a butt kick.
What a disgrace to handicap people.
I can't believe it.
Those handicapped Germans.
I can't believe it.
My God. But I'm watching it this weekend. And I actually get aggravated with myself when I watch it. Because these people have disadvantages that I don't have.
Yeah.
I'm a fully abled man.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's
okay? And they're out there. You can say that's probably not the right term. Oh, you got a bad break in life. Like me. Like, oh, man, I had dummy cut me off on my way home. It bothers me for days. Days. These people brush off their physical limitations. And they say, nothing's going to bother me.
They ascend to this.
Yes.
To be in the Paralympics.
And here's me napping on the couch while I watch them achieve glory and greatness.
Yeah, and then the next day wondering how do we get some kind of retractable wiener type of system.
Exactly.
That's
right.
what
This is my contribution in society.
That's what you're putting your time and effort into. These people are overcoming obstacles, putting the naysayers in their place, achieving things that everybody said, oh, that's not possible.
And
You'll
then
never
here's
do
you
that.
and
You'll
me.
never amount to
Wouldn't it
that.
be great if
We're
our
talking about cutting
balls
off sackies.
could just be internal? We're wasting everybody's time with this.
Well, you started by asking, when a sex change happens, do they make them? And I'm still kind of fascinated by the question.
They do make them, but they're just cosmetic, right?
But if they were just cosmetic, wouldn't you just say, you know what? Skip the balls. I don't want them.
No, I think they
don't need them.
See, we've had them our whole lives.
Yeah.
We've never yearned for balls. But I'm sure if you...
Yes, I yearn to not have them.
You know what? They probably will take them out. I mean, if you really want it that badly.
No. Already got a vasectomy. It would be stupid to just have a full ball removal now. Would have just done that in the first place. How much do you think that procedure costs?
Jayson's beef. I don't think that's on the menu.
Can you do me a favor?
You call your plastic surgeon's office? Excuse me, doc, do you do a ball removal?
Will you do me a favor?
What?
Don't bring any of this up to Jayson.
Why?
Don't make it awkward.
Why?
It's going to be the worst radio ever. Teddy.
Jayson, how much money would you give?
You're just going to get awkward laughing.
To have your ween and balls fully retractable.
If you ask him that, I'll not like you anymore.
I don't believe that for a second. I'm going to ask him. No. Jason's beef with Jayson Stark.
Don't you do it.
Coming up next. Jayson, would you like your beef to be fully retractable? Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got some holdup on southbound 270 on that east outer belt going from Main Street to I-70. And there's about a 5-minute delay on eastbound US 33 from 270 to Bixby Road. This report is sponsored by Text Now. Other wireless carriers tell you when to pay. Text Now asks, what do you need? It's app-first phone service without commitments, credit checks, or a carrier attitude. Built for people who stopped asking for permission. Download today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about $10,000 in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
We are hiring. If you are a garage door pro or even just the handy person who can fix anything, we're hiring at Deluxe Door Systems. We're a 30-year garage door staple here in Columbus, willing to pay big to get great people. Apply at deluxedoorsystems.com.
Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
He's a man who's in every Hall of Fame in the known universe. He's a man who travels thousands of miles to see celestial bodies. He's a man who enjoys a good tomato pie. And he's a man who regrets a few life choices every Monday at 5:30. It's Jayson's Beef with Jayson Stark.
Sponsored by Logan AC and Heat Services. Don't go through another air conditioner breakdown. For fast, friendly service, call the experts at Logan Services now for a free estimate and next day air installation.
He's our guy, the Hall of Famer. Jayson Stark joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Hello, my friend.
Mike, how are you, buddy?
Oh, fantastic. What are you doing today? You have a day off?
I took an actual day off in spring training, and I sat on Clearwater Beach. I recommend it. It was good.
Did you tan? Are you all oiled up?
Boiled up?
No, oiled up.
Oiled up.
I mean, I guess you get boiled up when you throw the oil on, and then you stay out for too long. Stick a fork in me, Jerry. I'm done.
Yeah, I didn't boil. I didn't oil. I didn't broil. But I have a little. What do they call it? Like a little bronzing going on?
Yeah, a little glow.
That's good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
How are you with melanoma? Because I bring this up because Timmy went to the dermatologist today. He's very moly. They had to cut many, many moles off of him. Are you a moly guy?
Am I a moly guy? We've had some interesting words thrown out here already, but I am not that moly. No. Like Timmy, I hope you're okay. I'm not in favor of melanoma.
I'm not in favor of it either, and I don't want to have it. And as far as I know, I don't. My derm did not seem too concerned. I've always been a moly guy, and I've got this dumb one that's on my right eyebrow that only started in the last 5 years. She's not concerned about it, but I'm so self-conscious about it that I'm going to get it lanced off
because it's ugly.
Yeah, you see how he treats me, Jayson? That's why I need to get it taken off.
It's ugly. This is a man taking care of himself.
That's right. I know, but he has to get that lanced off the eyebrow.
Timmy, I hope you're okay, man.
I mean, my face is my moneymaker, so I've got to pay attention to it. If I get a cool scar, I do.
We've all got fixes for radio, so we need that. Those faces come in handy.
Hey, if Giancarlo Stan can take a fastball to the face, I can get something fixed off my eyebrow.
Jayson, I know you were at Tigers camp, and there's a whole thing with Scooble now where he had said before the World Baseball Classic, I will pitch for Team USA, but I'm going to make one start, and then I'm going to get back to camp and get back to the business of starting the season off. Well, I guess now he's hemming and hawing because the emotions are getting the best of him. Do you want to stay with Team USA and finish the job? What's the latest? Do you think he will stay with Team USA or go back to Tiger camp?
Well, Mark DeRosa actually just did his pregame media session before the USA-Mexico game tonight and said that everybody had agreed that he was going to leave the team after this game tonight and go back to Tigers camp. And here's the way it worked. As somebody who was just there the other day, they worked the entire schedule out, and then he pitched. He was around that team. He used the word emotion, Mike. He got caught up in the emotion of it, and A.J. Hinch, who was the manager of the Tigers, understood it and told him, take a little time and let the emotion of the moment wear off, and then let's talk. And so, the bottom line is, his schedule just didn't line up. If you do the math from March 7th, which was the day he pitched, to March 26th, which is opening day, for him to pitch again at the WBC would have had to be in the finals on the 17th, and then that would have thrown him off his schedule to start opening day. So if the Tigers had a vote, which they obviously did, there's no way they were going to vote for that. And you might have heard he's a free agent, might have heard he's a Scott Boras client. How do you think his agent was voting on whether he should throw another WB start? What do you think, Mike?
Oh, I know what his agent is voting. By the way, we're going to drop Jayson. Teddy, call him back. See if we can get a better sell for Jayson because he's at the beach. He's all oiled up. I think some of the oil got inside the phone.
Possibly got into the phone.
Maybe you have to put the phone in some rice.
So where are we in? That's always a good trick. That's what I've never dropped my phone in the toilet or dropped it in the ocean, so I wouldn't even know if that. Do you think that rice trick actually works if you submerge your phone for a period of time?
Well, I mean, there's got to be
60 seconds.
There's got to be a point of no return.
That's what I'm saying.
No, 60
seconds, you're done, right? There's no rice trick that's fixing that.
No, to Jason's point, I understand wanting to give it your all for Team USA, and then there's a sense of, I agreed to do this, but am I abandoning these guys? But at the same time, look, I've always said, and I said this about the Olympics too, and some of you agreed with me, and some of you didn't.
You think about the team.
I am a club over country guy, and your number one responsibility is to the team that pays you millions of dollars. As much as you want to go out there and you want to win the WBC, I get that. Your number one responsibility should be to the Detroit Tigers. I think Jayson is back with us. Let me ask you this, though, Jayson, from a general manager perspective, from a front office perspective, us as fans, we really, really like the World Baseball Classic. At least I do. I think it's fun to watch.
Oh, the stadium environments have been incredible.
The patriotism's on display. Doesn't matter what country you're rooting for. I like watching people get dressed up and, make themselves look like idiots. But from a front office standpoint, how nervous are all of these guys about allowing their stars to go and pitch at full speed when at this point in camp they wouldn't be doing so?
It's a big thing, obviously. I was in Blue Jays camp the day that their entire infield and their starting catcher left to go to the WBC. John Schneider, their manager, said that day, I hope they all play great, and I hope their teams all lose in the first round. Because that's how you should feel if you're in this position. The event is awesome. The timing is not that awesome. You don't think every manager, every president of baseball ops wakes up in the middle of the night during the WBC having this nightmare about Edwin Diaz blowing out his knee, celebrating a save for a team that isn't their team? Of course. Do you want my plan to make the WBC bigger, better, and safer? So it's all going to start with the Olympics in 2 years. That's going to be the template. They're going to do what the NHL does and stop the season for like a week and a half for an all-star break and Olympics tournament. That's what I want to do with the WBC. Play the first round in spring training, just like we do now. Get down to 8 teams, then the last 8 teams go to the site of the All-Star game or some other site, and they play the Elite 8, Final 4, and finals during the All-Star break when everybody is in mid-season form, injuries aren't as likely, there's nothing else going on in sports. It would have the eyeballs of the nation and world. You like my plan?
I actually do, because I think we're accustomed to that with NHL players, with pro hockey players going to the Olympics, like we just saw. And you can maybe give the players a little bit extra of a break, too. You're talking maybe 10 to 12 days instead of just the normal, 4 or 5 where you have the home run derby, play the game, and then by Thursday or Friday that week, you're right back to it. I think that's something that could work, and there would be a hell of a lot of excitement for it.
Again, the Olympics, this is going to happen. And so they'll have to figure out all the ripple effects on the schedule and how they get their 162 games in, how they can still fit in an all-star game. They're going to figure it out because the Olympics is going to force them to do that. And once they have that in place, it'll connect all the dots. And this could happen. I don't know that it will happen. Anything that I suggest is likely to not happen. But if you guys are on board, that's all I need.
That's all you need? Yeah, sell it as, hey, these 2 idiots in Columbus are on board. Let's go. Jayson, oil yourself up. Go back out to the beach. We'll talk to you next week.
Look forward to it, guys. Thanks.
Jayson's beef with our guy Jayson Stark on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Back page coming up. Colin Mann and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's a 5-minute slowdown on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from 161 to Cleveland Avenue. And we've got just a couple-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side from 17th Avenue to Weber Road. This report is sponsored by BHN CPA Group. Tax season made simple. Thousands trust BHN CPA Group for accurate, affordable, IRS-compliant 1040 filing. File today and maximize your return at bhncpagroup.com because BHN CPA Group simplifies the complex. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Many times, a person hires a law firm after an injury without doing research. It can be a big mistake or not. Sometimes, after you have hired a certain lawyer, you realize you made a certain mistake. But guess what? Just because you hired them doesn't mean you can't fire them. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you think you've hired the wrong firm, you may have. So do this. Google Morgan & Morgan results or visit forthepeople.com for cases just like yours. You may find that our full-service injury firm should have been your choice in the first place. Last year, almost 12,000 people discharged their law firm and hired us after further research. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. Visit forthepeople.com today and let's get started. Or call Pound Law on your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Remember what sunshine feels like? Windows open, birds chirping, everything looking fresh and new? Spring is closer than you think, and so are those home projects on your to-do list. Maybe winter left its mark. A small leak that's getting bigger, shingles that didn't survive the snowstorms, or siding that's clearly seen better days. Whatever your home is facing, our team of professionals at Newman Roofing are here to help. For more than 34 years, Newman Roofing has been helping homeowners protect what matters most. From your first phone call, you'll notice the difference. Passionate and committed people who care about doing the job right. And with over 1,000 five-star Google reviews, you don't have to take our word for it. If your roof, siding, or gutters need attention, call the family company you can trust, Newman Roofing. Call Newman Roofing today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof this spring, get a Newman roof.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
Sausage, egg, cheese, made from scratch buttermilk biscuit. Hungry? Canadian bacon, egg, cheese, fresh baked croissant. How about now? Bacon, sausage, Canadian bacon, cinnamon swirl French toast. There it is. Grab a hot UDF breakfast sandwich made in store on fresh baked biscuits and croissants from our bakery. And right now, buy any breakfast sandwich and get the second one for just $1. Only at UDF. Mornings made for you.
Get the last roof you'll ever need with steel roofing from Menards. Steel roofing provides your home with the best protection from wind, hail, and fire. Choose from 29 stylish colors to enhance your home's appearance. Available in cut-to-length panels that cover a large area for a fast installation. Shop our selection of roofing products today. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for all the great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. But that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Take your shot to save at Great Lakes Hyundai. Shoot the hoop to get extra savings on your new car purchase. On top of big shot savings like 0% financing on 26 Hyundai Santa Fe's and Tucson's for up to 5 years. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. It's the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With first credit, some customers may not qualify. Interest accrues during no payment period. New Hyundais come equipped with owner assurance and America's Best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Offer ends 3/31.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and 32-ounce Yingling drafts for only $4.
Buckeye Roundtable coming up at the top of the hour. The fine host of Buckeye Roundtable is the Beamer, Brandon Beam. How are you, Beamer?
Common Man Timmy, happy Monday. It's
Hey,
happening.
Beam. Roundtable Monday.
How was your weekend?
It's good. Yeah, it was good.
What'd you eat? That's my question for everybody.
You fish fried.
We went to the
Didn't you?
fish fry on Friday evening, the St. Michael's fish fry, and it's weird. Willie's got a pretty good memory on him, and we went to their festival in the fall. You know, all Catholics have festivals that they do, so we went to that. He knew that Skip was there. So when we're pulling into the drive-thru to get the fish fry,
he started squinting and squaring.
He goes, Skipper!
F.
Where are you, Skipper? And I'm like, how do you remember this, man?
That's
we came in the
nice.
other way.
Skipper.
And he said, Skipper's up in that that church clock. I'm like, well, you might be.
He keeps time.
And then we did.
That's
We
his
saw
job
him.
there.
We saw him and we yelled at him and he came over. So that was good. And then Sunday we had a little birthday party and we had Bibby Bop catered because he loves Bibby Bop.
How old is he now?
3.
3.
Yeah. White rice, eggs, and cheese.
He,
Honey yum yum sauce.
Go poopy all by himself yet? Or
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, he does.
Asking the tough questions, huh?
Well, I mean, that's around that time. 3.
And it's
Yeah.
way more disgusting, too, because you got to clean it out of that tiny potty.
Okay,
It's
so when
awful.
now we never
when
did
do
the
you get
potty.
it? We didn't do that either.
We didn't do that. We
Yeah.
just put it right on the toilet.
No, it's a real problem. It's disgusting.
It is gross.
Yeah.
When did you? So are you going to try to blow right by? Like if you're going in that, don't you put some kind of apparatus like on the real toilet to try to
have
fake
those.
out? But he's wise.
He
to
won't do it.
He won't. He knows the game.
Yeah.
He wants it to
He
be
won't do
dry
it.
and really smell.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Gross.
It's disgusting.
Who cleans that? You guys take turns?
Yeah, whoever's around.
Why don't we just fill the little tiny potty up with water so it at least simulates a toilet? So it's at least gets the plop. And it
Probably
doesn't
easier to clean, though. You
It
just
doesn't just drop down to dry plastic.
The worst part is like when he turns around to get wiped, he turns around and he goes, "That's a big poop."
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it is.
great, yeah.
Yes, it is, son.
You can smell it from down the block.
This is really going to be fun for Dad.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is, son. I got a glimpse of that when I did my little cola guard in the box. That,
Yuck.
That poop outside the water.
So you did that
know what?
one
I
time.
think-
That's our life. That's
I
what-
know.
yeah,
that's what I was going to say. I did it one time. I was ready to pass out.
After all that talk from you, I think I'm just going straight to the colonoscopy. I'm not doing that at home stuff.
What
Just give me the
though,
full blown.
I went to the doctor for a checkup on Friday.
Yeah.
When you're on as many mental health medications as I am, you need to go on a fairly regular basis to check up. And so, we go through the thing, fine, everything's working good, great. And I say, hey, doc, I pooped in the box. And she goes, yeah, I know, I saw that. I would have rather you gotten the colonoscopy. And I said, but you sent me the poop in the box. Like a message came from the doctor, from her.
Oh,
saying,
yeah?
well, it's that time.
So
You
what gives?
Poop in the box. It's like some auto message. She's not even really sending it. It's like, well, why did you make me poop in the
that
box
sucks.
if you want me to do the colonoscopy?
So are you going to go do that?
Well, she wants
soon?
me to do it. So I pooped in the box for nothing.
Oh, dear God. What a waste. So when is that happening? Soon?
You got to come with me.
I'm not going to be anywhere near that place.
You doing the show from there on the table?
I'll tell you what.
We're actually going to they use like a little scope in there with a tiny camera on the end of it, maybe. We're going to broadcast that on the YouTube channel.
Wouldn't it be
As we
something
go,
if all the stuff that we've done over the
the
years,
depths of Mike Riccardotti.
winning a national championship multiple times for Ohio State and our reactions to that, if the number one thing on YouTube
Is your anus?
is my polyps, my anal polyps.
Like the dwarves when they go into Moria in Lord of the Rings.
All right, what's coming up on the Buckeye
We
Show
haven't seen
tonight?
anything like this ever. This is a different planet.
It's coming up on Roundtable tonight. Got a chance to check in with Austin Ward and Berm. They were live in studio today, so we'll do that. Tyler Danberg sat down with Kevin McGuff. They got the NCAA tournament coming up here. And then in the 7 o'clock hour, Ohio State assistant Brian Walsh and Ohio State men's hockey coach Steve Rollick.
You talked to Ted Carter, too?
I didn't talk to him.
No?
today.
Won't be
He was
talking to him again, I don't
He was a
think.
little bit busy, I think.
Yeah. What do we think it was?
I don't know.
Something with the pee-pee or?
Something.
Yep. I'm going to put you right on that spot.
Tune in and find out.
Tune in where Beamer gives his take on Ted Carter's pee-pee
He'll
quest.
paint the picture.
Back page, hit it.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Did you fellas have a big magazine collection? Sports mags?
Other mags?
Other mags?
No, I didn't have the
Any
other
of that?
mags.
You stockpile them, keep them?
Sports Illustrated, I had that.
You kept them for a period of time?
I didn't keep them. I'd keep the cool ones.
Okay, yeah. So I would imagine you had to collect quite a few throughout a decade passes
When
or whatever.
ESPN, the magazine, came out, I was
extra big.
I was a big subscriber of that. I was really pumped up for that.
They started doing the body issue.
In the old Front Street office, I had Naked Brooks Koepka on my desk for forever.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Did you cut that out and put it on there? I just kept it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those were good.
Uh-huh. Brooksy had his Brooksy out.
Brooks did that like side ace. He kind of lifted the leg to block the ween, that kind. Showed the cupping right there. So Michael Jordan's first Sports Illustrated cover has sold for a record $229,360. This was up for auction at those dudes over there at Golden on Saturday
Hold
night.
on. What was being sold? An actual magazine, or was this
a magazine cover? I don't know if it was the entire magazine and it was graded, or if it's simply the cover. I would think it has to be attached to the mag to get a full grade. That's my take. I don't know if because I would think clipping a cover off of something would really devalue that. I know some people have done that just to display.
Did it have the address label on it?
That would have been nice. If it just says,
Frank Costanza.
Yeah. 38th Street, Manhattan, New York City. It says the sale set a public record for a graded magazine of any kind, beating the previous record, which was a copy of another Jordan cover, December 10, 1984, Sports Illustrated's A Star is Born cover. That graded a 9.6 by CGC on a scale of 10. That one, it was beat by over $100,000. So that one sold for just over $100,000. So this one, with his North Carolina teammate Sam Perkins, $229,000.
I know your son is big on the card collecting. Is he dipping his toe into other memorabilia, or is it just cards?
Not yet, but I think if he's got the itch for this bad, you're going to seek out things that are just cool throughout the years. Maybe that turns to some magazines. Maybe the Playboys.
What's the matter with you? Buckeye Roundtable's coming up next.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Go bye-bye now. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 from Grandview Avenue to I-70. And watch out for a disabled vehicle that's blocking the center lane of northbound 71's off-ramp to Polaris Parkway on the north side. This report is sponsored by AAA Tire and Auto Service. Get your car ready for your spring adventures this month at your local AAA Tire and Auto Service location. Buy 3 select tires and get 1 free. And on the plus side, AAA members save more. Offer ends March 31st. See store for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.